with heavy hearts that we welcome you inside Fort William First Nations Arena. After learning the news last night of the bus that was carrying the Humboldt Broncos collided with a semi-trailer just north of Tisdale, Saskatchewan. Obviously heartbreaking news learning that 14 lives were lost of players and coaches, and us here at the Manitoba Sports Network and of course across the hockey community all across Canada want to extend our thoughts and our prayers to the families, the loved ones, the friends, and whoever was affected by this heartbreaking tragedy last night. And it's almost a loss of words that you never want to see anything like this happen. They were playing the game that they love, and again, just a loss for words. And
yeah, absolutely. They were heading up to Nipawin to play the Hawks in the SJHL semifinals. Like you say, just north of Tisdale, a semi-trailer didn't yield from the reports that we're getting out of Saskatchewan. It hit the bus. 12 players and 2 coaches we're hearing reports of passing away, 3 more critically injured. It's been a great showing of support, though, that you've seen on social media so far. Gathering places being set up in Nipawin, being set in Humboldt, just trying to make sure all the parents, the billet families, the communities in general have the support that they need. Some really strong images also coming out. One of the dads of the players took a picture of his son and 2 of the players in hospital, all holding hands. So just a very difficult moment for the sports world in general.
Absolutely. Of course, one of the teams here being the Notre Dame Hounds, and just thinking what's going through their mind. Half the team is from Saskatchewan, and we just want to extend our condolences here from the Manitoba Sports Network to all the loved ones affected by this heartbreaking tragedy. Right now we are getting set up for the Winnipeg Wild to take on the Kenora Thistles. There'll be a moment of silence for the 14 lives that were lost last night just north of Tisdale, Saskatchewan. The Humboldt Broncos are in our hearts tonight. And right now we will get set up here for the Winnipeg Wild, who are 1-1 after losing a 4-3 really tough contested battle where they came back 3 goals down going into the third, tied it up with about 4 minutes left, and then a minute and a half after that, it was Cole Stevenson who found a loose puck in a mad scramble in front of the net where there was about 8 bodies. All 5 of the Winnipeg Wild bodies were behind Miles Minor trying to protect the 6x4. Stevenson picks up the loose puck, gets the go-ahead goal, and that's the way things would finish. And the Kenora Thistles battled hard against the Thunder Bay Kings in a really, really physical game. And the Thunder Bay Kings came out with a 3-0 victory there. Kenora has beaten the Winnipeg Wild in the regular season of the MMHL. And they're just looking to find their feet and maybe play spoilers here for the Winnipeg Wild, who, if they win, are going to be in the championship game on Sunday.
Yeah, a little bit of a trap game here almost for the Winnipeg Wild. Like they say, they faced off against Kenora 4 times in the regular season. Their 3 wins were big wins, 7-2, 8-3, 9-2. Then that 5-4 loss at the Thistles Arena in Kenora in overtime. So the Kenora Thistles are quite familiar with what the Winnipeg Wild present, and it'll be interesting to see if they can build the momentum. They've played a lot of hard minutes so far.
Down here to ice level for our moment of silence in tribute to the Humboldt Broncos. A great show of respect there for the Humboldt Broncos as both teams take center ice for a moment of silence. Excuse me, and O Canada, of course. I mean, you think at any one time throughout the winter, AAA hockey, junior hockey, teams that have to travel distances countless times on buses and around, this great country, and tragically struck, and the Humboldt Broncos unfortunately lost 14 lives, and words can't be enough to be said for what's going on with the families who are affected.
It can't. It's one of those moments in life where we realize that at the end of the day, the sport that you play on the ice or on the field is a game at the end of the day. The great thing about sport is that sometimes it can divide us, sometimes it can unite us, and you've seen that so far in just these few hours since the incident happened out in Saskatchewan involving the Humboldt Broncos, and a nice show of solidarity here as everybody lined up on center ice, and we get ready to play this game that everybody loves.
Caden Kilpatrick and Cooper Hatfield, the starting goalies. Hatfield for the Kenora Thistles. Caden Kilpatrick will get his first start here for the Winnipeg Wild in the Telus Cup. West Regional's puck is dropped, and we are on our way here. Mason Waite is going to walk this immediately into the attacking zone. He gets stuffed off the puck there by West, but on the attack now is Joss picking up the loose puck on the near side. Back over to Fox, a shot from the point from Waite, steered aside by Hatfield. Now scooped up by Joss around the net. Kyle Benton is going to throw this out into the near circle for Joss. Off his stick, back the other way comes Witherspoon. Wants to chip this and get around Mason Waite. Puck slides a little bit too far ahead of him. Scooped up there by Drake Burgeon. Now a collision on the far side boards where Joss spills down, but manages to get the puck now near side where it's picked up by Drake Burgeon. Burgeon, speedy defenseman here for the Winnipeg Wild, is going to break this one into the attacking zone and dump it in. First one on it's Eric Fox. Fox now shrugging off the check there of Adam West. West manages to win that battle and get it back up to the point where it's held in there by Kraus. Kraus hits this off the backboards. It carobs back over to Bettens, and Bettens back over to Kraus. Now Kraus is going to swing this back around. Puck travels back to the far side where Eric Fox is going to pick up the loose puck, drop it down for Michael Sarter. Benedictson now throws a puck towards the net. Crashing the net there was Reese Belton. Couldn't quite find the loose puck. Back the other way come the Kenora Thistles. Aiden Shumka now trying to work on Joe Kraus. Kraus wins that battle and gets the puck up to the far side where it's held in there nicely by the Thistles. Shumka, good job to get it down low. Kraus now swings it back around where Shatsky's going to continue the movement of the puck over to the near side. Ceremets now picks this one up. Feeds it up to Reese Belton. Belton trying to drop it there for Ceremet. And then Ben Hackle tries to swipe at the loose puck. It's kept in there by Benedictson. Nice hit in the corner boards by Reese Belton. Tries to shovel it out in front. Ceremet, loose puck there. Couldn't find that one. Carried out from Hackle. Just chips it out to the open wing here where Bryson McDonald is now pressuring. McDonald leaves it for Frank Combe. He has to avoid an errant stick that's lying in the wild zone. Reese Belton picks up the puck on the far side. Retreats back, passes it back to a defenseman. Ill-advised pass. That's scooped up by Naniska. Naniska can't quite handle the puck. Frank Combe on the second effort does. Throws it towards the net. First save of the game there for Kilpatrick. Now Zach Falk's going to throw it up to Sarter. Sarter, rink-wide pass intended for Belton, but Belton was going off for a change. That allows Frank Combe to pick up the puck. Frank Combe going outside and in around the defenseman. Nothing happening there as he's sticked off the puck by Joe Kraus. Now Matt Shatsky's going to feed this up to Michael Sarter. Over to Zach Falk now. Falk going to walk into the high slot, drop it down near side here for Fisher. Fisher head up in front of the net looking for Sarter. He tries to squeeze a shot off. Blocked in front by Ilott of the Kenora Thistles. Now back behind the net as Clendenning is going to pinch up one of the Wild forwards up against the boards. In comes Sarter to help out. Sarter scoops up the loose puck, protecting the puck around the checking of Ilott. Now spins back, throws it out in front. Puck slips past the stick of Fisher, gets to the point where it's kept in nicely there by Borger. Now Sarter on the forecheck, going to leave it there for Fisher. Once again, he tries to throw it into the slot, just too far ahead of Zach Falk. Puck now squirts out of the zone on Alec Borger onto the stick of Gottfried. He just throws this momentarily into the Kenora Thistles zone, and quickly out come the Thistles. Ethan Carlson-Jourdain going to send this in. Out of his net comes Kilpatrick to stop the puck. Back for Borger. Borger just swings this around far side. No one's there for the Wild, but it does get out of the zone as Jamie Caron is going to just dump this into the Wild zone. Gottfried, first one on it, scoop this up. DDD, and now up the wing, trying for the breakout. Are the Wild stuffed once again at the blue line? Kenora Thistles doing a good job holding that blue line here. Wild again now near side. Gottfried trying to work the breakout, swings it back around, doesn't like the read, so he goes over to Borger. Borger now just flips this high and deep. Picked up there by Kluchuk. Kluchuk has a little bit of room down the right wing. Takes it wide, driving it towards the net. Takes it wide now off the side of the net. Near side just throws it back up to the point. Mason Waite wasn't set, so he's going to have to retreat back into his own zone. Go DDD over to Burgeon. Burgeon, rink-wide pass, stick-to-stick onto Bryant. Bryant with a nice move. Throws that back in front. Chasing on the puck now is Jackson Kluchuk. Kluchuk trying to just stuff this one deeper into Kenora Thistles' zone. Good job by Kluchuk to lift the stick of Witherspoon and keep it in. Puck now does bounce out. Pass up to Witherspoon on near side. He's going to just shove this in to the Winnipeg Wild zone. Witherspoon now loses the puck over to Mason Waite. Waite, one touch up to Joss, and Joss does the same up to Bettens. It's on and off his stick. Spills onto the stick there of West. West with a long lead pass up to Sam Brunton. Brunton taps this in ahead of the red line. Icing is waved off, and back the other way are coming the Wild. Mason Waite, long lead pass up to Bettens again off his skate. Now onto his stick, protects the puck. Right wing, throws it out in front. Banging away was Fox. Doesn't get it towards the net. Now Fox behind the net with some room. And the net pops off its moorings. We're going to, I believe, first stoppage of play. 4 minutes into the game.
5 minutes into the hockey game, we finally got a stoppage. Great job by both teams working the shift changes in between the play there. Eric Fox coming down the near side, kind of snuck behind the Kenora Thistles defense. Great throw across by Kyle Bettens, and he didn't miss that first chance by much.
Kyle Bettens out there to take the face-off against Dylan Windsor. Windsor's going to win this one and pick up the puck by himself near side. Tries to get to the point. Held in there by Kraus. Now Fox throws it towards the front of the net. That hits a body and goes wide. Back come the Thistles, led by Shumka. Shumka just chips this in, and hard after the puck goes Aiden Shumka. We've seen him do this throughout the first two games. Really hard on the forecheck. Dump and chase effort from Shumka. Puck comes back out, intended for Aiden Shumka, but intercepted there from Fox. And back the other way comes the top unit here for the Wild. Joss looking for Fox. Just intercepted nicely there by Adam West, gets it out to the point, and now Windsor. He has Shumka with him, 2-on-1. But I believe the linesmen are going to say Shumka might have been a step offside here, as we had Mason Waite also coming back on the back check. So 2-on-1 turned into a 2-on-2. But nonetheless, it was offside.
Just a little bit too quick there for Shumka. We saw yesterday he was really aggressive coming out on that first shift after a goal was scored by the Thunder Bay Kings. You want to see him lead that rush a little bit more often tonight for the Kenora Thistles. A strong skater, big on the puck. This is going to be the man that Kenora really needs to lean on to generate some offense tonight.
Face-off just outside the Winnipeg Wild zone. Won there by the Wild. Benedictson back to Shatsky and back up for Benedictson. He's going to win this race onto the far side, throwing it into front. Intended there for Fisher, just off his stick. And on to the stick now of Clendenning. Clendenning, he's got Francombe with him. Just chips this off the boards, and on the attack goes Clendenning, riding Joe Kraus into the backboards. Kraus wins that battle. Gets it up far side now for Benedictson. Benedictson, one touch up to Belton. Belton with some speed now down the right wing, protecting the puck around the check-in of Francombe. Wins that and shoves Francombe down, but manages to get the puck up to Clendenning, who just clears the zone on the stick of Kraus. And once again, the Wild will look to get set up here in the offensive zone. They're going to make half a line change here. Are the Winnipeg Wild, chipped in by the defenseman of the Wild, and on the attack comes Ceremet. Ceremet strips up that loose puck, throws it into a soft spot, far side, open corner, where it's picked up by Zach Falk. Falk now just throws this back down low, intended for Sarder. Sarder, nice stick lift there on Clendenning. Back up top to Zach Falk. Now Falk looking for an option. Backdoor to Sarder. Sarder now with some room, throws it to his backhand. Great opportunity, but just puts that through the blue ice. Great opportunity there for Michael Sarder. Clendenning now takes a spill on the near side corner boards. Sarder takes a bump from McDonald. Sarder driving hard, trying to keep the puck in possession on the offensive zone, and does. Gottfried with the shot from the point, hits the body. Sarder now walks in front. Rebound for Ceremet. And there's Cooper Hatfield to make his best save of the game. 13-12 remaining in the first period. Still scoreless here between the Wild and the Thistles.
It's scoreless, but not by much. The Winnipeg Wild have absolutely found the play that they want to set up against the Kenora Thistles. You've seen it twice already, and both of them just missing. Coming hard down the right-hand side. Focusing play there. The Kenora Thistles, their defensive pairing, kind of forgetting the responsibilities on the back door, and both times right beside the post.
Tristan Thompson with a shot, and a second effort there from Caden Bryant. That hits Hatfield and drops right in front of him, and then he clears that into the near side boards. Interception there for the Thistles, and it's carried out by Nathan Kitty. Kitty's now going to flip this one up and over. Top of Ryan Gottfried on the attack goes Jacob Lugely. He's going to slip and fall, and now swung around the boards here onto the stick of West. Tipped in front from Kitty. They score! Nathan Kitty with a no goal, says the referee.
That one just ended up outside the post, hit the back of the net, and landed down inside the covering. So it definitely fooled Kilpatrick, and it was a great tip by Nathan Kitty.
Nathan Kitty didn't really react like he scored, And I initially thought, but the goaltender, Kilpatrick, react like they did score.
Well, when you're a goaltender, you know when he got beat. He missed that puck, and he lucked out just by a couple inches.
So no goal here. Kenora still looking for their first goal of the West Regionals here in Thunder Bay at Fort William First Nation Arena. Rory McGorn, Will Stryline with you on the Manitoba Sports Network. Gottfried's going to get intercepted there from Witherspoon. Now the Kenora with some offensive pressure. Back to the point for West. He's got a lane, takes a shot. Rebound, they're banging away at it. No one's got the puck. Down is Kilpatrick, laying on the puck. Bodies are everywhere sprawled around that blue ice, but Kilpatrick manages to find a way to keep this one out.
Looks like the puck squirted away down into the far corner there, and a great job by Adam West. The puck came out to the high slot. He steps up from his post, comes in, lets a shot go, gets traffic. Kilpatrick's just lying down, sprawled out, made himself as big as possible, and one of the defensemen able to clear it away as we get the whistle.
Face off to the blocker side of Caden Kilpatrick.
You have the feeling that Kenora would really like to play the spoiler here tonight.
Yeah, they have beaten the Wild once before. 5-4 was the final in that game. Back in December, I believe. Slap shot from the point. That tipped in front and doesn't miss net by much. Caden Kilpatrick had to be careful on that one. I believe if it was Ilott from the point who sends a blast and is tipped in front, just misses glove side of Kilpatrick.
Perfect play there by the Kenora Thistles. Get control of the puck after the faceoff. Keep it in the offensive zone. Move the puck around. Put another shot on Kilpatrick. First time that Kilpatrick's been in net so far for the Wild, and he's being tested early.
Windsor's going to lose that draw to Kyle Bettens. Bettens just chips this off the boards. On the attack was Fox. He's going to stick lift west and win the battle. Fox was looking over to Mitchell Joss. Joss gets tacked, but passes it back down low for Eric Fox. Fox now protecting the puck, trying to change direction, shrug off the checking of the two defensemen for the Thistles. Back up to the point for Mason Waite. He's going to walk in from the line and take it around the net here of Hatfield. Loses the puck, and now Windsor picks it up and touches that up to Hackle. Hackle now slips off his stick, makes a nice hit on Drake Burgeon. Kenora trying to keep this one in. Puck does squirt out past the line, immediately sent in. Checking up are the Thistles. They're going to make a full sail line change here with the Winnipeg Wild breaking out of their own zone. Mitchell Joss now stops up, avoiding the check of Frank Combe, but Frank Combe wins the battle and gets the puck off of Joss. Onto the stick of Mason Waite now. D-to-D. Burgeon and him exchange possession. Now Mason Waite gets to the red line, sends this in, takes a hit there from Daniska, but gets it into the attacking zone. Hard on the attack. On the forecheck is Kyle Bettens. Stopped at the line. Nope. The linesman said it does get out. Joe Kraus back the other way. Clendenning trying to force the attack on Matt Shatsky. Shatsky gets this one out. Daniska immediately swings that back in. And Shatsky's going to wheel this one out. Long, rink-wide pass up the head to Luke Ceremet. Ceremet now trying to chip this one up around Caron. Can't quite do that as it's back to center ice where Kraus can't handle the puck. Picked up. Nice move there by Frank Combe, but the puck spills off his stick and onto the stick of Joe Kraus. Kraus now chipped it up ahead for Luke Ceremet. Ceremet walks across the red line and into the attacking zone. Long shot from Ceremet. Hatfield there with the glove. 10:43 remaining here in the first period. 0-0 between the Wild and the Thistles.
I think right now, if you're Winnipeg, you're just happy you got a shot off here the last couple minutes. Definitely the pace being controlled by Kenora, getting some offensive zone time. Doing a good job right now defensively. You saw Ilott there reach out and take away a nice 2-on-1 pass.
Reese Belton out there to take the face-off. It's won by Shortreed of the Kenora Thistles. Now flipped high, trying to catch the puck and throw it to his stick was Sam Brunton. Brunton playing his first action here as he had to sit out with an injury the first two games of the West Regionals. Sam Brunton now with a shot in the right from the slot. Doesn't miss by much. Blocker side. Caribs up the backboard. Now another opportunity as they're jamming away at it from the far side. Bibeau keeps it in. And the net pops off its moorings, which unfortunately for the Kenora Thistles, who had the Winnipeg Wild hemmed in their zone and kind of running around, going to get a whistle here. Face-off still inside the Winnipeg Wild's end, but Kenora had them running around.
Sam Brunton, 19 goals, 23 assists through the regular season. Shows off why he's got a little bit of a scoring touch there and just misses that one. A nice wrist shot to the blocker side.
Carlson Jourdain's going to take the face-off, lose that one to the Winnipeg Wild centerman. I believe Michael Sarter it was. West, Adam West going to go long lead pass, looking up there for Kitty. It's off his stick, and then floated back over to the blue line, where Alec Borger is shrugging off the check there of Lugely. D-to-D, go the Wild, up to Borger, up to Fisher now, and Fisher going to rink wide all the way to Zach Falk. Falk just floats this one into the slot, a little bit ahead of Sarter, who is looking to redirect that one onto the net. Battling now is Fisher and Sarter against two of the Thistles players. Thistles are going to win that battle, but then puck spills off one of their sticks and played up ahead to Kitty, a little bit too far him. And Alec Borger is going to go up to Sarter. Sarter, nice move by Fisher to kick this one and stay onside right at the blue line from the passing of Sarter. Now Fisher's going to take a spill. Hackle's going to try to skate this one out, loses the puck, and Gottfried, first one on it, near side here, is going to retreat back into his own zone, go to DDD, and work the breakout. Nice long lead centering pass to Fisher. Fisher has a few bodies with him, trying to throw it over to Zach Falk, but good defensive play there from Shumka. Now Falk does have the puck behind the net. Spins around, attempting a backhand pass in front. Fans on that one. Puck now does come to the front. Shot there from Falk. That hits the referee to the side of the net. Back to the point now from Waite. Waite walks in, near side. Dusts it off. Takes a shot or passing attempt there for Falk. But that's a little bit behind him and was high. Back the other way come the Thistles. Shumka poked off the puck there from Bergen. Gets back onside as Windsor carries it in. Nice shot there from Windsor. Rebound spills out to the far side, where it's slammed back in deeper by Hackle. First one on it now for the Wild is Mason Waite. Touches it up there to Bryant. Bryant now with some speed, carrying it down near side boards. Into the slot. Shot from Thompson. That doesn't miss by much. Blocker side there of Hatfield. As it's scooped up by Shumka. Shumka up to Windsor. Windsor trying to walk across his own line and get the puck out. Now finally does on the second attempt. And now Hackle at center ice sends this in. They're going to make a full sail line change, are the Thistles, as Mason Waite takes it back behind his net. 8:03 remaining here in the first period. Scoreless between the Wild and the Thistles. Mason Waite throws this up for Kluchuk. Tries to step around. Second effort. Bryant's helping out. Again, nice defensive play there for Jamie Caron, as Joe Krause gets the red line, sends this in. On the attack, there's Kluchuk trying to shake the puck off of Bryson McDonald. McDonald's going to win that, get it up to Naniska. Krause holds the line one more time. Now 5 bodies here right at the blue line of the Wild. Try to keep this in. Eric Fox does, but then Naniska finds the loose puck and scoots it out to center ice. Matt Shatsky now going to throw this in from center ice. Offside is the Wild. They're going to have to get back, check up, and now they do. But that allows Bryson McDonald to carry this out. Here could be an odd man rush. Fox has Joss with him. Fox takes the shot, goes high, and puts that one over the net and up and out of play. 7:13 remaining here in the first period. 0-0 Wild and Thistles.
Zachary Falk had 2 assists in yesterday's game, and he shows off his offensive abilities here already in this game. Leading the rush there, bringing the puck down, taking a couple shots on, feeding it across. Even has that cross-ice pass given to him, just missing that opportunity to take the shot, but a very good shift here early on for Zachary Falk.
Kyle Bettens loses the face-off there. To Short Trade slaps this off the boards up to Witherspoon, who's trying to work around Shatsky. Throws the puck onto the net, steered aside, by Kilpatrick. Back behind the net, Witherspoon trying to shovel that back out in front. Intended for Short Trade. Just put it onto the near side boards by the Wild now. Mitchell Joss is going to feed this up for Eric Fox. Fox doesn't like to read up top, so he cycles back around his blue line. Just throws it up into an open area, but intercepted there from Witherspoon. Witherspoon walks in, takes a shot. That one misses the glove of Kilpatrick. Net now off the moorings. Kilpatrick fixes that himself and allows the play to continue. Now Sam Brunton off his skate and onto the stick of Short Tree. Short Tree with the blast low. Steered aside there from Kilpatrick. Once again, both goalies sharp early in this one. 6:24 remaining here in the first period. Joe Krause up to Luke Benedictson. Benedictson now is going to walk in across the red line. Walk over to Belton. Belton just drops this onto the blue line for Ceremet. Ceremet swings this down deep behind the net now. As Belton was looking for Benedictson, he takes a spill, which allows the Thistles to clear the zone. Back behind the red line. This puck won't have enough juice for icing. Back behind his net is Alec Borger. Borger going to sidestep a couple of the checks and feed it up top for Luke Ceremet. Ceremet now to Benedictson. Onside are the Wild. Benedictson with a drive. And that one misses the net. Rebound here for Belton trying to keep this one in. He takes a spill against the backboards there. Kitty now being stripped off the puck by Ceremet. Back to the point for Gottfried with a shot. Tipped out in front. Stops there for Ceremet. They're banging away at it. Wraparound attempt for Ceremet. And the puck just spills out to the face-off circle. Nathan Kitty gets a little bit tripped up. No call there. Now Gottfried passes up for Ceremet. Ceremet with a blast. And that one misses wide. Off the body there of Jamie Caron. Doesn't get enough velocity on it as Luke Ceremet would have liked. As Caron was point blank right in front of him to stifle and not allow that shot up to come off. Now Zach Falk up to Michael Sarter. Sarter. Puck spills off his stick and goes behind the net where it's picked up from Jamie Caron. Caron up to the winger and now rink-wide pass intended for Hackle. Can't control that one. A little bit of back and forth action here. We go through the neutral ice. Both teams vying for position, trying to get on the attack. Now here comes Shumka. Shumka going to take this one wide around Bergen. Stop up. Now drive this back down low. Windsor rides his man into the backboards. That allows the puck to slide up along the near side, where Michael Sarter will play this up for Bergen. Bergen, we've seen this numerous times, flying down in the slot for Fisher. Takes a shot, and that's off the glove, I believe, of Hatfield, and then goes wide of the net. Puck now in the far side face-off circle, kept in by Bergen, but now carried out here by Shumka. One-on-one against Waite. Shumka takes it wide, stops up, puts it back behind his own body, back in front of the net, but Dylan Windsor knocks the net off here. Or it might have been the goalie Kilpatrick as he was pressing up against the post. Nonetheless, nets off, face-off, should be inside the Winnipeg Wild zone.
Looked like the ref was actually pointing out, I think this one's going to come outside of it as it was Windsor who knocks it off. Very nice shifts here for the Winnipeg Wild. Really taking control of the offensive zone there. Maybe a little bit too passive with the Thistles there. It was a 3-on-3 rush coming back the other way, and Ilott was just sitting back, moving back. No one really stepped up. Fisher had a nice clean lane and was given the high slot.
Yeah, face-off's going to come out far side. Clendenning up against Jackson Kluchuk. It's one ahead, one back by Kluchuk. DDD now to Kraus. Kraus up ahead. A little bit of a high stick there. No call once again as Thompson plays this up for Caden Bryant as he fires a shot on net. That's gloved by Hatfield. 4:02 remaining here in the first period. Still scoreless.
And you wouldn't know right now that it's the number 1 team in the Manitoba Men's AAA Hockey League playing the number 10 team in the league. The Kenora Thistles missed out on the playoffs for the second year in a row here, but they've come out and they're matched up pretty evenly so far against the Wild.
Yeah, they seem to have a game plan that frustrates the Winnipeg Wild, and they really block up the scoring lanes and get their bodies in front, not allowing a lot of opportunities. We've only had 1 or 2 maybe in this first period for the Winnipeg Wild, and both times Hatfield has stopped those. Now Tristan Thompson battling against Ilott behind the net of Hatfield. Thompson's going to swing this back around onto the near side where there's an open corner. First one on it's going to be Kluchuk. Kluchuk pushes this back down for Thompson. He's got some room back up top looking for Waite. Pardon me, that was Caden Bryant. And that goes through his legs onto the stick now of Frank Combe. He's just going to float this into the attacking zone. And almost was the first one on. It was Frank Combe. On the second effort was Short Tree who just throws this into front of the net where it's off Joe Kraus up to Caden Bryant, and now onto the stick of Mitchell Joss. Joss trying to walk into the attacking zone and does against 4 of the Thistles players as the rest of his team went on for a line change. Winning the battle is Mitchell Joss and possibly drawing a penalty. Great play by number 20
Frank
there for the Winnipeg Wild.
Frank Combe is going to go into the box for a slash here, and it's just a reckless play. He doesn't need to take that slash. He's coming back on the forecheck. He's got a defenseman matched up against the Winnipeg Wild forward, decides just to give one a little hack on the hands. Ref was right there and threw the arm up right away.
1 against 4 was Mitchell Joss, weaving through the attacking zone, does manage to get a shot and misses the net, but then finds the own rebound off the backboards and maintains offensive pressure, then draws the penalty. Great shift there for Mitchell Joss. 2-minute power play here. Brought to you by Murray Chrysler in Morden. First power play opportunity for Mason Waite and the Winnipeg Wild. Puck comes back, near side. Up top for Waite. The setup man here on the power play. Back far side there for Bergen. Just throws this off the backboards. Benton's trying to be the first one on it. Mason Waite holds the line. Just throws it near side here where it's off the stick of Fox, and now back on it is Fox. Leaves it for Bettens. Back up to the line for Waite. Looking for an option. Drops it near side here for Bettens. Bettens going to walk into the faceoff dot. Drop it for Fox. Fox takes it around the net. Looking for an option. Throws it to the net. That's off a body. Puck does spill out past the line. Offside. Right now the Wild back ahead of the blue line. They all check up. Get onside. Bettens now with a shot there from the near side. Looking far. Glove low on Cooper Hatfield. May have went off the glove and wide. Now Mason Waite with a little bit of room. Walks in from the line. Takes a shot. Great glove save there from Hatfield. His best one of the night. 1 minute done on this power play for Murray Chrysler and Morden. 2:15 remaining in the first period. Scoreless still here between the Wild and the Thistles.
Hatfield, who kind of got beaten up against the Notre Dame Hounds, let in 7 out of 25 shots. He's got a 4.6 goals against coming into this third game here for the Kenora Thistles. Playing real big in front of his net right now. A great start for him in this first period.
Michael Sarter out there to take the draw. Wins that back to Alec Borger. One-timer for Gottfried off the skate there of Thompson. and just spills back behind the net. Now back up to the point for Gottfried. Well, D to Borger. Borger near side for Falk. Falk head up looking for an option. Spinning off the check there of Hackle. Tries to put it back up top for Borger, but a little bit past him. And they're going to have to set up this once again, are the Winnipeg Wild. Intercepted there from Hackle, but Clendening was still ahead of the blue line, so offside are the Thistles. 36 seconds remaining here on this power play.
The Wild have been trying to get a lot of traffic in front of the net so far on this power play, and the Kenora Thistles are doing a good job tying up those big guys in front. If anything's coming loose on secondary chances, the Wild haven't been able to get a stick on it so far, so a good job defensively for the Kenora Thistles, and the Winnipeg Wild still struggling on the power play. We mentioned in the regular season only connecting at about 18%. We're 1 for 10 in their first game against Thunder Bay on Thursday.
Ryan Gottfried going to walk this one out. Now headman pass up for Zach Falk. Zach Falk takes this into the attacking zone, stops up. Going to walk across the blue line here, looking for some options. Is Zach Falk, takes it near side, shrugging off the check in there of Windsor. Good positioning are the Thistles. Down low for Thompson, in front for Sarter, takes a shot. That's off the mask there of Hatfield, and then bounces off the back glass right back to Cooper Hatfield. Covers up for a whistle. One last attempt here on the power play with 7 seconds remaining for Murray, Chrysler, and Morden.
Michael Sarter has had a great weekend so far. In the middle, right in the middle of the slot there, the high danger zone. They keep trying to find him in there. He's got 2 assists to show for it so far. Finally gets quick control and a one-touch pass, or shot, I should say, going right on, and I'm not 100% sure that Hatfield knew where it was.
Luke Benedictson going to win this back to the point for Ryan Gottfried. Gottfried goes D to D, but that's a little bit not enough philo on that one as it's intercepted by Naniska. Quickly on the attack is Benedictson. Going to leave that up for Ceremit. Ceremit battling there. Power play now over, but here comes Belton with a shot. That's off a skate in front and bounces onto the stick of Benedictson, who's going to play this back for Borger. Borger now with a shot. That's off the stick of Clendening. Falls near side here where it's scooped up by Luke Ceremit. Ceremit now battling hard there against Ilott. Ilott wins the battle, gets it up top here for Frank Combe. Frank Combe trying to chip that up ahead for Naniska. Stripped off the puck. Last minute remaining, 40 seconds to be exact here in the first period. 0-0 between the Wild and the Thistles. A 2-on-2 opportunity carried in there by Caron. Takes a nice shot there. That's blockered away by Caden Kilpatrick. Play is blown down as the net comes off its moorings once again.
We've noticed that the nets are a little loose so far this weekend. It doesn't take a lot to knock them off the moorings. It seems a little exaggerated here so far this afternoon, as almost every touch, especially on the right post right now, has knocked the net off behind Kilpatrick.
This game tonight between the Kenora Thistles and the Winnipeg Wild is brought to you by Aveda Institute. 0-0 here in the first period. 30 seconds remaining. Quick shot from Witherspoon. That misses the net blocker side. Now spills back to the point where it's kept in by Shortreed. Shortreed now trying to feed it through the Witherspoon. He gets stripped off the puck. Back the other way come the Winnipeg Wild, where it's led there by Caden Bryant. He takes a nice hit along the backboards and it's fed up back to the point. Krause with a drive. Saw it the whole way as there's a clear eyesight for Cooper Hatfield. Steers this onto the stick of his defenseman, who now strips off Jackson Kluchuk. 3 seconds left, 2 seconds, 1 second. Shot from Caron, but it would have been too late anyways. Steered aside by Caden Kilpatrick. That's going to do it here for 20 minutes. We'd like to thank Getting Powered and MyPhone, our official communications provider for cell phones, iPads, and more. Contact your authorized Telus dealer today. 0-0 here after the first period. A team, the Winnipeg Wild, who scored 325 goals throughout the regular season, only allowed 107, first place in both those respective categories, as the goals for the Kenora Thistles were 151. So over double the amount of goals scored for the Winnipeg Wild. But right here, the Kenora Thistles showed again that they're a thorn in the side of the Winnipeg Wild.
They absolutely are. You play 4 games against a team through regular season, you're going to come up with a scheme that works. The Winnipeg Wild had kind of exposed it early on. They looked for that backdoor pass 2 separate times. Both times, the one, Hatfield was out of position, and the second chance just went squeaking through the crease. So the Kenora Thistles had to quickly respond to that. Once they shut that down, the Winnipeg Wild have been forced to the outside. They've been trying to generate traffic. Other than that power play, when you Michael Sarter in the high slot there, they haven't really got anything in tight on Hatfield, and he's gotten the opportunity to get comfortable inside his crease. Yeah,
Cooper Hatfield's looked comfortable. Caden Kilpatrick has looked comfortable on the shots that he's seen the whole way. One opportunity there for Nathan Kitty, redirects it. Kilpatrick thought it was in. I'm not sure if Kitty ever thought it was in. He didn't react like he scored. I did.
He certainly did.
But the puck bounced off the side of the net and still 0-0.
He just saw it coming in front. He was like, sure, I'll put a stick on it. He was facing away from the net the whole time, and it was just a great place. You saw Kilpatrick, his hand was high, thinking it was going to go corner, went down underneath him, and like we say, 2 inches the other way, and that one's in the back of the net. It's a 1-0 hockey game. But for Kitty, who has had a relatively quiet weekend so far, a great chance there for just a random, let's just make sure I get it towards the net, and almost got paid off for it.
Well, the scoring summary in the first period brought to you by Reed's Furniture, www.reeds.furniture. That's REIDS.furniture. Well, there was none, except for one penalty taken by Jacob Francombe. Unable to capitalize on the power play were the Wild, but 0-0 here going into the second period. Rory McGorn, Will Stryline with you. Stay with us here. 20 minutes down, 40 minutes to go here at the Fort William First Nations Arena in Thunder Bay, Ontario, and of course, along the Manitoba Sports Network.
Hi, I'm Rick Funk from Funk's Toyota. Our family has been in the automotive business for over 45 years. That's 45 plus years of looking after customers. We have a top worldwide recognized product that we are proud to be a partner with Toyota Canada. Every new and used vehicle is negotiable when it comes to purchasing your vehicle here at Funk's Toyota. Our staff of many years is very knowledgeable and will help you, not force you with your buying decision. There are no hidden fees and no pressure tactics. Not only that, we promise what we deliver and have one of the best used vehicle warranties in the business. Our staff love to serve and you will feel like family after your first visit. We are not perfect, but we love to please here at Funk's Toyota. For those of you that have experienced our Funk's Toyota family way, please share it with others and like us and share us on Facebook. We are proud to be a sponsor of the Manitoba Amateur Sports. Visit us online at www.funks.com.
At Super 8 Winnipeg West, we have your comfort in mind, with free Wi-Fi and free daily Superstart breakfast. We also have guest laundry facilities, a state-of-the-art fitness center, and a jetted hot tub. Sleep well in a spacious guest room equipped with plush new bedding, a 50-inch flat-screen HD TV, microwave, mini refrigerator, and Keurig coffee maker. Or book a suite with a kitchen, ideal for extended stays. Super 8 Winnipeg West, located just inside the perimeter on Portage Avenue. Are you looking for a career in the salon industry? Check out Aveda Institute Winnipeg in the Exchange. What sets us apart is our student mentorship program, 95% placement rate after graduation, real-world salon experience, and network of 7,000 salons and spas. You will learn creative cut and coloring, latest trends and techniques, social media marketing, fashion shows, photo shoots, and more. Now accepting applications for 2018, so check us out and book your tour today. Aveda Institute Winnipeg, Hair School, the
Welcome to MB Seeds. I'm Matt and this is B, and we're a family-run business. We've been operating since 2012 and we sell canola, soybeans, corn, wheat, barley, oats, and peas. We also run a cleaning facility on site just south of Low Farm where we can clean almost anything that you can grow. Come check us out today.
Hi, I'm Cassandra Curia with Farm Fitness. We're located in Ile-des-Chênes, Manitoba. We do everything from personal training, group training classes, yoga and flexible steel. We also focus on young athletes. We do not only just the strength and conditioning, but the agility, power, rotational control and strength, and flexibility, stability, and mobility is always super important. You can find us at farmfitness.ca and come check us out.
I think it's a pretty good program, getting to be on the ice every day and meeting new people from all over the world and playing with new teammates that I've never played with before.
The competition you play against is unbelievable, and there are hardly words to describe how amazing my past 3 years here have been.
I love being on the ice every day, and it's a great opportunity for girls that want to play a higher level of hockey.
The academy's great here. There's really nice people here. The town is great. It's a nice little quiet town.
I like the fact that we're on the ice every day and that we get to experience new opportunities here and get to play with different girls.
Well, I think our school has been awesome. The one-on-one situations that we have with our teachers has been great.
It's a good change, and I think that living in Canada and going to school is a great opportunity for me to learn new things.
If you feel that passion is just a start, if you think practice is never over, if you believe speed limits are just for highways, and Saturday mornings aren't made for cartoons, if you try, fail, learn, laugh, repeat, compete, respect, and unite, then you belong on our team. Join now at team.ccmhockey.com.
Before it starts, before I begin.
Welcome back here inside Fort William First Nations Arena. Rory McGowan, Will Stryline with you on the Manitoba Sports Network. 0-0 is your scoring summary, brought to you by CCM after the first. So not much of a scoring summary. There was one power play opportunity as Jacob Francombe goes off for slashing. Winnipeg Wild unable to capitalize on that one. So scoreless after one. And you've liked what you've seen from the Kenora Thistles.
I absolutely have. Actually, short of that penalty by Francombe, I thought he was having a very good start to this hockey game. A little bit more speed than we had seen out of him so far this weekend, trying to create that rush back the other way. Forechecked or back-checked pretty well as at the same time. Just took a little bit of a reckless penalty there. I thought he had a good start. And the Kenora Thistles matching up really well against the Wild in that first.
So teams will switch sides. Winnipeg Wild on our broadcast left. Kenora Thistles will go over to the broadcast right. The Wild, the visitors in this game. Hatfield in net for the Thistles. Kilpatrick for the Wild. Teams come to center ice. Kyle Benton's going to face off here against Sullivan Shortreed. 0-0 after one period. Winnipeg Wild wins this game. They will be in the championship. Face-off is won there by Kenora and floated up and deep into the Wild zone. Attacking on the puck is Witherspoon. That spills on top of Kilpatrick. Covers up. No risky business there for number 35 for the Wild. We'll get a face-off here to the blocker side of Caden Kilpatrick.
This line right now for the Winnipeg Wild of Bettens, Joss, and Fox have been all over the ice so far this weekend. Bettens with the 3 points in the opening game. He had another point last night. He's second in tournament scoring so far. They've been very controlled. Yesterday they looked a little bit labored, very controlled in the offensive zone so far today.
Quick shot there off the draw. Witherspoon throws it towards the net. Kilpatrick steers that one aside. Great scoring opportunity there for Witherspoon of the Thistles. Back the other way comes Mitchell Joss. Joss taking it wide down the left wing. Going to throw this around the net. Kyle Bettens picks up that loose puck. Carams up the backboards. Bettens now trying to spin off the check in there of Ilott. Two of the Thistles players run into each other. That allows Bettens to walk around the net. Feed it out in front for Fox. And no shot opportunity there for Fox as he was taken off the puck nicely by Sullivan Shortreed. Puck now spills on top of Caden Kilpatrick. A little bit of a bouncing puck. Had to be careful there. Covers up for a whistle. 40 seconds done in this second period. Second period is brought to you by West Fort Foods. Go check them out at www.westfortfoods.com.
That's what I'm talking about there. You see Kyle Bettens comes up high, hits the brakes, comes right back around, trying to feed it in front to Eric Fox. They've worked that centering pass a couple times already.
And now Reese Belton loses the draw there to Windsor. Shumka trying to tie this one up on the boards, but it's intercepted by the Wild. Picked up now by Benedictson and thrown into the attacking zone. Belton with a spill as Karen trips him up. No call, no play is out and into the netting. Stoppage of play. It was cleared out by the Thistles, so should be inside Kenora's territory.
Right now, the Winnipeg Wild good in the face-off circle here in period number 2, and an opportunity here for Belton to get it back to Joe Krause, who likes to shoot.
Face-off, scrum ensues inside that circle. Belton tried to fire off a shot. Nothing happening there as now Shumka carries this all the way down into the Winnipeg Wild zone. He's sticked off the puck. Matt Shatsky trying to chip it off the boards for Benedictson. Now Ceramic trying to chip this one out of the zone. Shatsky does on the third attempt. Back onto the stick there of Kiran. He just throws this up into center ice. Benedictson's going to be on it and now dump this down into the attacking zone. Belton goes off for a change. The other two forwards are going to stay on momentarily. Back up to the slot for Ceramic. Great save there for Cooper Hatfield. Flashes the glove. 18:31 remaining here in the second period. Still scoreless because of Cooper Hatfield.
Very nice save. A very quick shot coming on there from down in the corner. Right into the face-off circle. Fires it on. He pushes out. Gets big in front of the crease. And a nice snag with the left hand.
Michael Sarter. Jacob Clendenning. Out to take the face-off. One there by Sarter. Trying to throw it. Backdoor there for Falk. Now a second effort there. That's a nice shoulder save from Hatfield. Back to the point for Shatsky. Walks the line. Takes a shot. That doesn't miss by much. Glove side of Hatfield. Back to the point now. Held in nicely there by the Wild. Trying to get it out was Ilott. Banks it off the boards. Up to Naniska. Just floated out of the zone now to center ice where it's scooped up there by Shatsky. Shatsky goes DDD up to Joe Krause. Long rink-wide pass for Falk, who's going to retreat into his own zone and look to break this up. Now near side up for Sarter. Touches this behind his back. Now sidesteps the check of Ilott. Brings it back up to the point. Sarter, good work. Now touches it back down low. Over in front to Falk. Walks up, takes the shot, and just puts that over the net. Not sure how that one didn't get by Cooper Hatfield. Great scoring opportunity for the Winnipeg Wild. Now Zach Falk going to swing this over to Sarter. Sarter, one touch up to Fisher. Off his skate and falls onto the far side corner. Fisher now just swings this back down behind the net of Hatfield. Sarder working on Clendenin. In comes Fisher to help out. Clendenin battles that puck up along the far side boards, but it's pinching in from the zone as Krause to keep that in. Now Sarder is going to throw this off the skate there of Clendenin. He's going to cycle back around. Sarder now up to Thompson with a shot. That hits a body in front in West and goes wide of the net. Now Krause keeps this in one more time. Good sustained offensive pressure here for the Wild. Again, Joe Krause holds the line. Whistles a shot towards the net. Blocker down. Rebound chance. And they can't quite find the handle, can the Wild. This time, Naniska floats this one out all the way down the ice. Should be icing, and it is. Great shift there for the Winnipeg Wild with 16:56 remaining here in the second period.
The Wild have the Kenora Thistles scrambling. All Kenora wants to do is try and get it out so they can get a change. Great job by the defensive pairing. They'll keep holding it in at the blue line. You see that great opportunity up in front there. Hatfield, nice and patient, knows that the puck is in a dangerous area, leans forward. I think it just caught his shoulder and up over the net, keeps it scoreless.
Face-off one there by Kenora. Witherspoon trying to get this out, gets stripped off the puck by Thompson. Offensive pressure maintains. Touch there, tipped in front and over the net by Caden Bryant. Now the Thistles do carry this one out with Witherspoon. Chips it up around the boards, trying to get around Burgeon. He shrugs him away from the puck. Second effort there from Witherspoon. Can't keep that in. And Caron late to the line will have to allow his players to get back on side. Now Drake Burgeon just throws this up along the boards for Thompson. He's got Kluchuk with him. Offside, says the linesman, as Kluchuk was one step ahead of Tristan Thompson. 6:26 remaining, still scoreless.
Still scoreless, but the Winnipeg Wild have really picked things up here in the first few minutes of the second period. A lot harder on the forecheck right now than they had been in the first period. And we said a couple times, good job making sure they're in control of the puck as the Kenora Thistles try to clear. It seems like their defensemen are about 3 or 4 feet taller than they actually are as they knocked down a lot of pucks and kept it in the zone.
Kyle Benton's taking the face-off against Carlson Jourdain. That's one back by Bettens, but goes through both defensemen. Mason Waite's got to go back into his own zone, scoop up the loose puck, goes DD up to Burgeon, and now back over to Waite. Waite across center, over to Fox, centering pass for Fox. Fox now being stick-checked there by Nathan Kitty. As he goes back to the point, slap shot from Shatsky from the point. Pardon me, that was Mason Waite. And falls into the near side corner boards. Picked up by Bryson McDonald. He's going to poke this up ahead. Slamming away at it is Kitty. Well, that gets the puck out of the zone. Where back is Burgeon trying to get this puck up ahead to Waite. Now to Bettens. Bettens just pokes this up ahead, the stick of Jeremy Caron. And Bettens leaves it there for Mitchell Joss. Joss now spinning off the check of Carlson Jourdain. Played up ahead now from Bryson McDonald. That's off the boards and scooped up there from Drake Burgeon. Burgeon up ahead to Fox. Fox now cycling back through the attack, the neutral zone into the attacking zone. Joss off the skate to the stick. Kyle Bettens, what a goal! Kyle Bettens from his skate to his stick, and then goes left to right around Cooper Hatfield. Tucks that one in the net, and there's our first goal of the game. It's 1-0 Winnipeg.
Kyle Bettens showing off the stick work. That is beautiful hand-eye coordination as the puck's coming in quick. He doesn't lose any speed as he tips it forward. Hatfield goes down quick to make it. And you see Bettens kind of lose an edge as he goes, throws it as he's falling to the ground, sliding into the boards with a beautiful backhand touch.
Absolutely highlight reel goal there for Kyle Bettens. He had one in the first game against the Thunder Bay Kings. Picks up his 5th point, which is going to tie a few players from the Notre Dame Hounds for the tournament lead here. Shot there from Cerevit. That's stopped by Cooper Hatfield as Kyle Bettens will pick up his 3rd goal of the tournament. Mitchell Joss is going to pick up the primary assist and Drake Burgeon on the secondary assist. Now back behind the net is Reese Belton trying to shovel that out in front for Luke Benedictson. That's intercepted there from the Thistles, and now back to the way comes Shumka. Trying to push that one up ahead around Gottfried, and does. Shumka now takes it around the net, throws it out to the slot, slides back to the point. West with the shot, rebounds in front. It's initial save there from Kilpatrick. Rebound bounced right ahead of him, but it's cleared away by the Wild. Now play ensues onto the far side boards, spills out to the front of the net. That's covered there by Caden Kilpatrick. Kyle Bettens with his 5th point of the tournament will tie Cordell Larson and Colson Wolford of the Notre Dame Hounds. 5 points for Kyle Bettens.
Not surprising to say here that Aiden Shumka was on the ice here for the Kenora Thistles.
After the goal.
After the goal, and they create some offense again.
Yeah, again, he's like a jump start for your car when it doesn't start and you need something to give it a boost. It's Aiden Shumka of the Kenora Thistles. Seems to be routinely out there after getting scored on, and not only out there, but driving the play down into opposition zone.
He absolutely has been doing that all weekend long. You'd like to see maybe a little bit more out of him when it's not that, hey, we just got down, let's try to do something. Let's try to do something when we're trying to build here.
Out to take the face-off is Frank Combe for the Thistles. Pushed up ahead, past Michael Sarter. Back behind the net, Clendenning. That spills off his stick as he's trying to feed it out in front. Now back up for Zach Falk. Falk takes it down the left wing boards there on his backhand. Nice feed to Sarter. Sarter has Falk with him, takes the shot. That, I believe, might have gone off the post or the side of the net. Nonetheless, no goal there for the Wild. It spills down to the near side where it's cleared out by the Kenora Thistles. Battling here are a few players. Fisher, one of them. Clendenning, one of them. Going to go back to the point for Matt Shatsky. Shatsky is going to look for the read. Stop up. Drop it up top for Falk. Up through the middle. Then Falk for Joe Krause. He gets to the blue line. Sends this in. It carobs off the backboards. Back to the point. Shatsky with a drive. Nice block out in front from Clendenning. And turn back the other way. Clendenning's going to drop this one up near side here for Frank Combe. Frank Combe trying to take it wide around Shatsky. Nice stick check there for Matt Shatsky. And then pushed up against the boards was Frank Combe. Back up to the slot. Short street a little ahead of him. Frank Combe with a quick shot. That one steered aside by Kilpatrick. So far perfect. The goaltender for the Winnipeg Wild. 13:29 remaining here in the second period. There's a blast coming from, I believe, Hackle in the top of the far side circle dot. Pardon me, that was Sam Brunton, number 16, with the drive towards the net. Never makes its way to Kilpatrick. Good scoring opportunity nonetheless for the Thistles. Back on far side. A drive from Bebeau from the point. That one goes high and wide of the net. Bounces back to the near side where Caron scoops that up. Down low for Brunton. Now back up top for Witherspoon. Another shot wide of the net. Blocker side this time of Kilpatrick. A shot tipped out in front. Sticked away. Back into the near side corner boards. Great reaction there for Caden Kilpatrick. Made the initial save. Puck bounces up and then uses his stick like a ping pong paddle to get that out of the danger zone.
A shooting gallery right there for the Kenora Thistles. Great job moving it around. The defenseman stepping up and just throwing everything towards the net. Caden Kilpatrick a couple times didn't necessarily see the puck through traffic. That one bops up. Nice reaction to swing back and just gets enough of that one.
12:57 remaining here in the second period. Brought to you by Westfort Foods. Go to www.westfortfoods.com. Drake Burgeon going to take this one up in his own zone. Try to throw it far side there. Intended for Kluchuk. That gets smacked off the stick of Kluchuk. Back the other way, though. On the second effort is Mason Waite. Whistler Waite walks in. Takes a shot. Great save there once again with the glove from Cooper Hatfield. Keeping this a one-goal game in favor of the Wild.
Big defenseman in Mason Waite stepping up when he needs to be called upon. Leading the rush here at 6'2", 190 pounds. Steps up as his forwards get caught up. Has a man on his right hand side. Take the shot. See if he can get a rebound. A nice job by Hatfield to control that puck.
Face-off won there by the Wild. A blast from the point from Waite. Makes his way to the net. Blocker save once again from Cooper Hatfield. Now the Thistles trying to clear the zone. Flips this one up and out of play. Puck, I don't think that one's going to be retrieved as it's hanging up on some electrical wiring about halfway up to the roof.
Yeah, there's netting in there, I guess, protecting some wires, and it somehow stuck in between the little, 3-inch gap between the roof and the net.
We've seen some weird bouncing. One smashing the TV that is obviously now off. And here comes Witherspoon. Witherspoon walks in, takes a shot, and misses the net. Blocker side there of Caden Kilpatrick, but still on the puck is Witherspoon, trying to find a lane towards the net, just cycles it back down low where the captain, Mason Waite, picks this one up and does get it out. Have to check it up are the Kenora Thistles. Played back in by Kenora. Out of his net is Caden Kilpatrick to stop that one. Drake Burgeon now is going to sidestep a check, try to feed this one up to Kyle Bettens. Kyle Bettens has Joss with him. Joss now with the puck down the far side, walks into the slot, takes a shot. Great save again by Hatfield and covers up for a whistle. We've seen a few pucks bouncing around. One hits the TV screen, breaks that brand new 60-inch TV. Another one goes through the little 4-inch gap above the rafters. This one's hung up on the electrical wiring.
It's kind of nice about an arena so intimate here, and with the low-hanging roof, you just never know what's going to happen.
Face off to the blocker side there of Cooper Hatfield. It's initially won by the Thistles, but hard on the forecheck are the Wild. Now Luke Benedictson going to swing this one around. Puck comes near side, stripped off the puck was Ceramic by Shumka. Shumka, rink-wide pass intended for Hackle. That goes off his stick and back the other way. But Hackle again with an opportunity. Here comes Shumka, has a breakaway, in, shoots, and misses the net. Blocker side again on Caden Kilpatrick. Best scoring opportunity right there for the Thistles, but Shumka puts it wide. Now a bouncing puck, Shumka's on it, a backhander, he scores! Aiden Shumka scores the first goal here of the Telus Cup West Regionals for the Kenora Thistles, and the biggest one obviously tying this game up at 1.
We have said his name a lot. That is exactly what I was talking about. You want to see Aiden Shumka do a little bit more with the puck. Drive that play when you're not reacting from a goal, when you're trying to generate one yourself. A great job here. Forces one down, takes a shot. A good forecheck, gets that puck back, gets in on another opportunity. 2 breakaways on the same play. Beautiful backhand up into the corner.
Oh, a little bit of a momentum swing in favor here from the Kenora Thistles. That's picked up by Joe Krause and sent all the way down onto the stick of Eilot. Eilot now just going to flip this one high off the glove there of Krause. Battling for it is Frank Combe. Frank Combe can't handle the pass that was coming from Jacob Clendenning. A little bit of neutral ice back and forth here between both teams. Off the glass, thrown by Eilot onto the stick of Matt Shatsky. Shatsky's going to swing around the net of Kilpatrick and take this one out all himself. With some speed through the neutral ice goes Matt Shatsky. A couple nice moves, leaves it there for Falk. Off his stick onto the net of Hatfield and covers up for a whistle. 1-1 here. Winnipeg Wild, Kenora Thistles, 10:43 to go. Rory McGord, Will Stryline here on the Manitoba Sports Network.
Ben Hackle and Caden Eilot getting the assist there on the goal by Shumka, who's really been charging here. And right now I'm interested to see what this line for the Kenora Thistles can do. Short Reed and Witherspoon have had really good weekends so far. In the last shift they were paired up with Sam Brunton, and they are again, and it seems to have that extra little bit of motivation as Sam Brunton can charge or lead a rush just as well as the other two.
Witherspoon now chips this off the near side boards. First one to get that is Waite. A passing attempt through the slot there for the Thistles, bounces off the far side boards right at the blue line and scoots out of the zone. So onside are the Kenora Thistles going to have to get. They do. Now driving back in is Sam Brunton. He's trying to ride Drake Burgeon on the boards. Intercepted there for Witherspoon. Trying to feather through. Rebound chance. Witherspoon, great glove save from
Caden Kilpatrick. What a move. That one was hanging out there. I don't think he saw it. He had to sprawl across, and there was a wide open spot there. All of a sudden, a piece of leather. A fantastic save by Kilpatrick, and we're still squared at 1.
Kenora Thistles have the Winnipeg Wild a little bit on their heels here. After the Wild opened the scoring, the Kenora has been a thorn in the side of the Wild all game long.
The Shumka line is back on, too.
Windsor, Shumka, Hackle out there for the Thistles. Top line for the Wild out. Here comes Kyle Bettens, has some room, goes back to his forehand, and the puck just spills off his stick. Second effort there for Joss. Kyle Bettens trying the save move there, almost capitalizes one more time, but the puck just falls off his stick and into the boards. Back the other way for the Thistles. Dylan Windsor trying to throw this around the boards where it's picked up by Eric Fox. Eric Fox trying to feather that one through into the center ice for Mitchell Joss. That's off a body of one of the Thistles. And back the other way were the Thistles. But now intercepted by Joe Krause. Gets to the blue line, just floats that one into the far side. Near side, corner boards. And now Naniska, long rink-wide pass for Shumka, the goal scorer here for the Thistles. Shumka takes it through the slot, and then closing the distance there was Gottfried, as not allowing Shumka to get to the net this time.
Gottfried just using that long stick. He stands 6'5". He's got a big reach. Shumka beats his first man, reaches out with the second. Good job by Gottfried, but what an answer by the Winnipeg Wild. Kenora Thistles really pushing the pace. All right, we can do that too. We've got the leading scorer in the Manitoba Midget AAA Hockey League. Another great opportunity by Kyle Bettens, just a little bit off the side of the stick.
Frank Combe out there to take the face-off against Reese Belton. One there by Frank Combe, pushed ahead now to the stick of Naniska. Looking backdoor there for Clendenning, who was left all alone, but good defensive play for Ceremit. Now Benedictson going to chip this one up. Intercepted off the stick. Ceramic was battling there. Back the other way. Here comes Daniska. Long pass for Frank Combe. He's got a little bit of room. Takes a slap shot. And Kilpatrick makes the save but loses eyesight of where the puck was. Referee blows the whistle down. Maybe a little bit too early as Kilpatrick didn't know where the puck was at all.
He didn't know where it was. It kind of sneaked off to the side. Maybe a bit of a quick whistle. But there's Frank Combe. I said coming into the second period, I was impressed with what I saw from him in that first period. He's been playing a lot quicker today than we've seen the rest of the weekend. He gets a nice pass there by Naniska on the backhand all the way into center ice. Gets it on the left-hand side. Let one go, and he almost fooled Kilpatrick.
Witherspoon now loses the draw. It's pushed ahead by Mitchell Joss. Just to the line, kept it nicely there by Caden Eilot. Sutherland short read trying to spin off the check of Joe Kraus. Mason Waite now sidesteps the check there. Short tree gets tripped up. This will be a penalty here coming to Kenora. They touch the puck in with 8:49. Winnipeg Wild will go back on the power play for Murray Chrysler in Morden.
Sullivan short read, sorry. Sullivan short read, just trying to go for a poke check there, trying to knock that puck loose, caught a skate along the way, and again, just an incidental contact there, but tripping nonetheless.
Second power play opportunity, 0 for 1 are the Winnipeg Wild. Top power play unit. Kyle Bettens, Mitchell Joss, Eric Fox comes right back out. Back to the point for Mason Waite. He's flanked by Drake Burgeon. Burgeon now feathers that one up to Bettens, a little bit off his stick. Offside, going to be the call. I'm not sure if Mitchell Joss was able to hold the line. Linesman says no, as Kyle Bettens was a little bit offside. Face-off coming near side here, just outside Thistle's end.
And this is a very dangerous line that you have here with Drake Bergen, who only had 18 points, but you have number 16 in Mason Waite back there. He had 51 points, 41 assists, and 10 goals in the regular season for the Winnipeg Wild, a big shooting defenseman.
There's Eric Fox going to swing this back up top for Mason Waite. DDD over to Burgeon. Set up now are the Wild on the power play. Mason Waite goes far side for Kyle Bettens. Bettens going to walk into the high slot. Back for Waite. There's a drive towards the net. And a good save for Cooper Hatfield. Steers that aside, but possession maintained by the Wild. Back down low for Kyle Bettens. Misses Joss and Bettens. Fox has to come in to help out. Bettens now comes behind the net to grab that loose puck. And then thrown up top for Drake Burgeon, but that's a little bit ahead of him. And scoots outside the zone. Burgeon now retreating into his own end. Just touches this up for Eric Fox. Fox avoids the check in there of Witherspoon. Now takes it into the attacking zone. Wide on his forehand, left wing. Eric Fox going to swing this back down low for Kyle Bettens. Trying to start the cycle here on the power play. Bettens now into the middle for Fox. That's off the skate there of Eilot. Fox now back behind the net for Bettens. Off his stick, but maintains possession. Bettens now swings this back around. Fox had gone to his usual left wing side on the half wall, but comes back down and picks up the puck, trying to make a nice move there around West. West stops that back up to the point for Waite, who holds this one in. Now near side, far side, half wall there for Kyle Bettens. Intercepted by Witherspoon. He's got Clendenning with him. Witherspoon's going to take this one in. Try to squeeze around Mason Waite, but Waite rides him around the boards. And that's picked up by the Winnipeg Wild. 23 seconds remaining on this power play. Zach Falk walks to the line, leaves it for Sarter. Sarter to Falk, tipped in front. And there's Cooper Hatfield once again covering up for a whistle. 17 seconds remaining in the power play. 7:05 in the second period. 1-1 between the Wild and the Thistles.
Something you don't see very often with that Bettens line is just a little bit of miscommunication, not knowing where each other are. The Winnipeg Wild are very good when they're in the offensive zone or even in the defensive zone to take that shoulder check. Make sure you know where your partner's at. Benton lets one go, and Witherspoon gets a chance the other way.
Godfrey tried to go D over to Borger. He gets poked off the puck there by Sam Brunton, but the Wild quickly back on the attack. Zach Falk spins off the check of Brunton, gets it down low for Michael Sarter. Sarter now looking for options, goes half wall, now back up top for Borger, and coming out of the box there was Short Treat. Strips Borger of the puck, and now with a couple numbers here come the Thistles. Thistles to Short Treat. Throws it towards the front of the net. That's sticked away there by Caden Kilpatrick. Now Short Treat. Second effort, trying to get to the front of the net. Can't quite get enough heat on that shot as it spills onto the far side. Now the near side where it's picked up by Tristan Thompson. And now Sarter. Trying to walk around. Few of the checking of the Thistles. Picked up on the second effort by Falk. And floated into the zone. Bebeau chips this high off the glass, does get it out. Frank Holm hustling hard. He's going to feed it up to Witherspoon. They stay on side. Witherspoon trying to go back to Frank Holm, but that's off the stick there. And back to get it is Shatsky. And now Luke Ceremit's going to play this up for Luke Benedictson. Benedictson with the shot. Stop there from Hatfield. Covers up for a whistle right on the crest of number 35 for the Kenora Thistles. 5:54 remaining here in the second period.
Sullivan Shorey kind of came out of nowhere there on the Winnipeg Wild. A difficult situation right now when you're on the left-hand side of the rink here in Kilpatrick. The scoreboard is behind you. It's hard for you to be able to watch the play and tell your team that the power play is coming to an end.
Face off there was won by the Wild, but it's off a shin pad of the Kenora Thistles and bounced out to the neutral ice. In comes Ceremit now with it. He takes a drive towards the net. That bounces off the leg there of Adam West. Now back up top here. Reese Belton's going to swing this back down low. In front of the net, bouncing puck. West had to be careful there. Does get the puck out from in front of the net, but all the way down the ice. It's going to be icing against the Thistles. Kyle Betton's opened up the scoring here. Aiden Shumka is going to counter. That's how we got to 1-1 between the Thistles and the Wild.
And speaking of Shumka, here he comes back onto the ice right now, and he's up against the line, led by Kluchuk up the middle. So get a face-off win here and expect Shumka to come charging down the other side.
It's won by Kluchuk and smacked down onto the near side boards here by Bryant. Now Bryant hard on the attack is going to intercept that. West on the second effort, can't get it out as Burgeon holds the line. Now back for Shumka. He takes a big drive. Back in front are the Wild. Nice defensive play there from Ilott. Now Windsor and up to Shumka. One hand around Burgeon. Shumka's got some room. Throws it in front. And that just spills past the stick there of Ilott. Is the net off once again? Yes, it is.
Yes, it is, but there it is. There's Shumka. He doesn't need a lot of time to make something happen. Charges in, throws in front, and just, unfortunately for him, a centerman not ready to put the stick down and tip that one in.
Powerful first couple strides for Aiden Shumka.
Yeah, he generates a lot of speed very quickly. 1-2 steps, and he's beaten your defenseman coming back the other way, and he showed it again there.
That line's going to stay out. Windsor, Shumka, Hackle. Top line countered now for the Wild. Bettens, Fox, and Joss.
I like this matchup.
Fox, Mason Waite actually comes in to take the faceoff. The defenseman as Bettens was waved out. Wins it. And now Bettens trying to get the puck out, but it's held in nicely there momentarily by Windsor. Windsor wins the battle, gets it back down low. Swung around near side here, scooped up by Burgeon. Burgeon's going to take the puck into the neutral ice across red line, dump this in, and on the attack go the Wild. Out of his net comes Hatfield. Has to be careful. Wes McDonald swings this in the opposite direction, back around the near side boards here in the corner. A few players scrumming for it. Nice hit there on Drake Burgeon by Caron. And swung now back around far side. Hackle now. He takes a big hit from the Wild players and Kyle Bettens. Now it's back around here for the near side. Shumka might have a step. Loose puck here. He's breaking into the zone. Puck is a little bit far ahead. Takes a shot from nearly the goal line and puts that up and over the netting as Shumka couldn't catch up to that loose puck. What a move there by Short Street, dangling around two players. But again, as he was throwing the spinorama, splitting the defenseman, the puck spills off his stick and falls onto Caden Kilpatrick.
These teams really opening it up here in the second half of the second period. Not afraid to work those stretch passes, charge hard down the wings right now, and generating a lot of quality chances on both ends.
Face-off, glove hand side here of Caden Kilpatrick. 1-1, 4:06 remaining in the second period. Picked up now by Alec Borger. He's going to play this up ahead to Falk, who carries this into the attacking zone. Falk now just throws it down, far side corner board, scooped up by Thompson. Thompson plays it for Sarter. Nice move behind his back off the back wall. Thompson now throws it through the blue paint, and it comes out. Back the other way comes Witherspoon. Witherspoon loses the puck there to Gottfried as he pokes it off the stick. Up ahead to Thompson. Thompson gets tripped up there by Shumka. Throws it to the front of the net. Rebound for Sarter. They score! Just like that, on the penalty, the delayed penalty that would have been called, doesn't allow the Kenora Thistles to touch the puck. And Michael Sarter is going to jam home that rebound past Cooper Hatfield to give the Winnipeg Wild their one-goal lead back. It's 2-1 for Winnipeg.
I was going to say, Tristan Thompson's had a pretty quiet but pretty strong game for the Winnipeg Wild. He's done a good job intercepting pucks, working back in transition. That's exactly what he did here. Stills in the neutral zone, comes charging in, gets tripped up, keeps control as he gets back to his feet, and throws it on. And unfortunately for Cooper Hatfield, just not able to close down the 5-hole.
Play ensues, now drived into the attacking zone. Mitchell Josh trying to spin this around to Kyle Bettens. Just a little bit ahead of his stick. Back the other way now come the Thistles. That was Naniska looking up ahead for Frank Holm. It was behind him. That allows Shatsky to get the puck, but a big hit there from Naniska on Shatsky. Shatsky does get the puck into the attacking zone. Now Ilott. Slap shot there from the red line from Shatsky to get this puck into the attacking zone. Back behind the net, Josh shaking off a few checks from the Thistles, gets it back. Now for Eric Fox. Fox trying to spin off the check-in of Adam West. Throws it to the net, bouncing puck in the slot, scooped up and cleared out of the way by Frank Holm. He sidesteps the check there of Fox. Trying to get around Shatsky is Francombe. Shatsky stuffs him up, and it goes back to the point. Back down low for Joe Krause. Tristan Thompson now in there to help out. He's going to drive this up for Josh. Josh, long lead pass, looking for Mason Wade, I believe, intercepted by Francombe. He takes a drive towards the net, and that one's caught there by Kilpatrick with 2:27 remaining here in the second period.
Nice interception there by Ben Hackle, and he's just got to wait. He's sitting there, and he's got a man stuck in the offensive zone. It's offside, so he back and forth. Good puck handle, steps in, takes a shot on, and good job, good response by the Kenora Thistles here after giving up the lead.
Face-off now won by the Winnipeg Wild. Play DDD for Mason Wade up to Luke Benedictson, and now one touch up to Belton. Belton with some speed, takes it wide around the defenseman, throws it towards the front of the net. They score! Luke Zaremit with a beautiful play by Benedictson, takes it wide around the defenseman, throws it in front of Cooper Hatfield, and then banged home by Luke Zaremit, who picks up his first goal here of the Telus Cup West Regionals, and gets a little bit of breathing room for the Winnipeg Wild as they go up 3-1.
That was that backdoor pass where you saw the Winnipeg Wild work a few times in the first period. Have a winger, the left side, coming charging down hard. The defensive pairing shifting over to the charging guy on the right-hand side. Throw it across. Cooper Hatfield unable to react in time. And it's a pretty wide open cage to the tip home by Saramet.
So right now, the second goal for the Winnipeg Wild was given to Tristan Thompson. Shot there from Witherspoon. Back behind the net. Back up top for Bibeau. He's going to take a drive. Tip in front. Caden Kilpatrick right there, though, to make the save. And now a couple rough stuff happening in front between, I believe, Bibeau from the Thistles and Joe Krause from the Wild.
Yeah, just a little bit of pushing and shoving as things get down there. But, again, a little bit of a change-up here by Coach Doug Novak with the line that he puts out there. It's the Sam Brunton line. And a nice tip in front, and Kilpatrick had to be quick on that. Here's a big opportunity, though. It's going to be a 2-minute or a double minor here, 4-minute penalty to the Winnipeg Wild. So a big opportunity, the first for the Kenora Thistles.
Penalty kill, first one of the game for the Wild. Immediately cleared all the way down the zone by Mason Wade. Penalty kill for Murray Chrysler and Morden. So a couple of corrections here as Tristan Thompson is going to pick up the second goal, assisted by Zach Falk. We'll see if that gets changed, and I believe Michael Sarter might have got a last stick on it, and then he led the Winnipeg Wild past the benches on the high five celebratory with his team, which usually means that was the goal scorer. In front for breakaway, Reese Belton shoots, great save there from Cooper Hatfield. Point blank on Reese Belton, and keeps this a 2-goal game and keeps Kenora right in this one.
Some sloppy defensive play there by the Kenora Thistles, feeling a little bit rushed in their own hand here to start the penalty, or the power play, I should say. What a save by Cooper Hatfield as he has to sprawl all the way out and make the splits and keeps that one out with the left leg.
And then Luke Ceremit's going to pick up that third goal for the Wild. Man who did all the work there driving wide was Reese Belton. Benedictson going to pick up the secondary assist on that third goal for Winnipeg. That's where we stand right now, 3-1 with 1:23. Back to the point for West. He takes a shot. That's up and over the net of Caden Kilpatrick. Now back. Ilott can't hold the line. West comes back to help out. Throws it back up for Ilott, and Ilott to Shumka. Doesn't like the read, so he goes back down to West. West now. Long lead pass up ahead to Hackle. He's going to wire this one around the boards. It all swings around to Windsor. Windsor trying to stop the puck, battling there against Alec Borger. Last minute of play here, back behind the net. In front now, trying to bank it off Kilpatrick, was one of the Kenora Thistles forwards, and I believe Sullivan Shortreed. 54 seconds remaining here in the second period, 3-1 for Winnipeg. It was Ben Hackle.
Ben Hackle, and he had Shumka, of all people, going to the front of the net, maybe looking for that centering pass. It caught the skate. A good job holding the post by Caden Kilpatrick.
So face-off coming to the blocker side. 2 minutes 49 remaining on that power play for Murray Chrysler and Morden coming up for the Kenora Thistles. Sam Brunton swings this one down. That's picked up now by Sullivan Shortreed. Battling now in the corner against Matt Shatsky. Shatsky scoots that puck out over to Reese Belton, trying to get it out. Nice job by the Thistles to hold the line. Walking the line is Witherspoon, trying to make a move there around Mitchell Joss. It falls onto the stick of Mason Waite and cleared all the way down the ice. So Thompson and Ceramit picking up those goals for Windsor Plywood. The 2 goals here in the second period as the Kenora Thistles are breaking this one out. Sorry, no, 3 goals in the second period. Kyle Benton's got the Wild on the board. Sam Brunton with the drive. And net once again pops off the moorings. All 4 goals here have been in the second period. 0-0 was after the first.
They have. The Wild did a good job opening it up here, and 2 quick goals at just over a minute apart. And right now the Kenora Thistles, they're looking a little bit unsure of themselves on this power play. They've worked one down low and worked that centering pass. The nice thing about it here is you kind of get a power play to end. You're going to get most of the power play to start the third period as well. So you might be able to go into the locker room and talk, hey, here's what we need to come out with to start period number 3.
Faceoff's won by the Thistles. Quick shot there from Ben Hackle, steered aside by Kilpatrick. Back the other way, Ilott trying to hold the line, does. Now short read battling, that's Dylan Windsor. Windsor has a little bit of room, takes a shot, but a little too late. And there was Kilpatrick nonetheless to make the save. So after 40 minutes of play, it's 3-1 for Winnipeg. After 20, it was 0-0, so Winnipeg found a way to get the initial goal. Kenora would answer back, and then late in the third, 2 quick tallies for Winnipeg Wild to get a little bit of breathing room for the final 20 minutes.
Yeah, it's nice to get that insurance marker here with the Winnipeg Wild. You played a fairly controlled game so far. Yeah, the Kenora Thistles have worked some stretch passes out on you, something you can shore up defensively, but when the Winnipeg Wild are able to enter the zone, they've done a good job controlling the play, cycling the puck. You've seen a lot of shots coming off the stick of Mason Waite so far and of Shatsky. So their point men, their defensive setups right now are really trying to get things up front, take a hard shot and bang away and just get Cooper Hatfield out of position.
So scoring summary in the first period, well, there was no goals, 0-0. They went to their respective dressing rooms, came back out in the second. Winnipeg opened up the scoring. Kyle Benton's assisted by Mitchell Joss and Drake Burgeon. Kenora would answer right back with Aiden Shumka, who assisted by Ben Hackle. And number 17 in Caden Ilott. 2-1, Winnipeg would jump right back and grab their lead. Tristan Thompson got the call in-house. We'll find out if that's in fact true. We believed it was Michael Sarter who got the final stick on it. But right now it's Tristan Thompson assisted by Zach Falk. And then Luke Ceremit's going to pick up his first goal of these West Regionals, assisted by Reese Belton and Luke Benedictson. That's where we stand, 3-1. What does Winnipeg have to do? Keep the foot on the gas pedal?
I think that's exactly what they have to do. Continue to control the pace of play. They've done a great job setting things up, working those cross-ice passes down low. And they've got 2 high-quality chances that didn't go in the first period. Finally got one there late in the third. So if you just kind of keep controlling the play, Kenora, you've had them scramble in their own defensive end. They're not looking to clear out and get things moving down. When they get scrambly, they're just bashing at sticks, and the defensemen have done a great job holding the zone.
Well, 3-1 after 40 minutes here in favor of the Winnipeg Wild over the Kenora Thistles. We'll be right back here as Will Stryline will interview one of the Thunder Bay Kings players as they get ready to set up in a crucial matchup next at 3 p.m. here on the Manitoba Sports Network against the Notre Dame Hounds. 3-1 Winnipeg over Kenora after 40. So stay with us here on the Manitoba Sports Network for that interview with Will and the final 20 minutes. Right here, Roy McGowan, Will Stryline along the Manitoba Sports Network.
And back here in the second intermission between the Kenora Thistles and the Winnipeg Wild on the Manitoba Sports Network. I'm Will Stryland, and I have Thomas Broussard joining me of the Thunder Bay Kings, the host here at the Telus Cup West Regionals. And a couple big games so far. You get the first matchup against the Winnipeg Wild, a very big back-and-forth game. You know, they kind of pull away there in the third period, but a well-fought game by both teams. How do you think, or what were your reactions to the way that the team opened up number one here on Thursday night?
To be honest, I think we played pretty strong that game against the Winnipeg Wild there, and we made some crisp passes. Everyone was playing with the body. We're still kind of encouraging our players to play with more body and keep a positive mentality on the bench as well. Couple questionable calls, but we've just played through it and killed it off.
I saw guys like Antonin throwing a lot of bodies there on Thursday night. You come up against Kenora yesterday and you get the victory, but a very physical affair. We were talking to some of them on Thursday night. They say they like to play a Northwestern Ontario brand of hockey, being that both teams are from Northwestern Ontario, clearly up to the test in a very physical affair. How different or difficult is it to be, get your mindset into that setup, because you play them 3 times in the Brands Championships. They get one game in between. They see you 4 times in a row to end their season. Is it more challenging to play that physical style of game?
I think it's kind of what we're known for in Thunder Bay. It's again, you said the Northwestern Ontario kind of way to play. And with that rivalry, it's just everyone wants to go and everyone's firing on all cylinders. So it's fun. It's a fun game.
And, this building got quite loud. The stands here were full for it. How nice is it to be able to have a game like that, or even just have this tournament in front of your hometown?
It's awesome. I know the other day we had a bunch of our buddies from school come out, and they were definitely rowdy in the crowds, but it's something in your head goes off saying, let's go, boys. Come on. It's awesome.
They had the vuvuzelas, and they were pretty loud and prominent here yesterday. It was quite enjoyable. That being said, expecting another big crowd here tonight, you got a chance here to upset who's probably the favorite coming into this tournament. The Notre Dame Hounds only lose 5 games all season. They sweep the Saskatchewan Championship, and they've come out. They beat Kenora 11-0 on Thursday. They have a tough matchup, almost gave it away against the Winnipeg Wild, but does that kind of give you an idea of how you stack up against the Notre Dame Hounds?
Right now we're not really worried about how, the other team. We're kind of worrying about how we're going to play and playing kind of the simple plays, make sure everything's out, pucks deep, and try to get some shots on the net. But the main thing for us is to keep a positive attitude on the bench, and hopefully we can bring it to them.
One thing what we were talking about, I noticed last night and talked about it during the broadcast, is you and Zach Fortin, especially on the power play, love to take shots and move it. You keep things up nice and high. Is that the game plan kind of that you're looking at later today?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, we like to work it both high and low. We have a couple guys on our team that can really move the puck, and getting shots on net is definitely key to getting some goals.
So thank you for this, Thomas Broussard of the Thunder Bay Kings. They're getting set for the 3 o'clock face-off here against the Notre Dame Hounds, the last matchup of the round robin. Of course, the top 2 teams will go on to the final here at the Telus Cup West Regional on the Manitoba Sports Network. Awesome. All right, thank you.
I think it's a pretty good program, getting to be on the ice every day and meeting new people from all over the world and playing with new teammates that I've never played with before.
The competition you play against is unbelievable, and there are hardly words to describe how amazing my past 3 years here have been.
I love being on the ice every day, and it's a great opportunity for girls that want to play a higher level of hockey.
The academy's great here. There's really nice people here. The town is great. It's a nice little quiet town.
I like the fact that we're on the ice every day and that we get to experience new opportunities here and get to play with different girls.
Well, I think our school has been awesome. The one-on-one situations that we have with our teachers has been great.
It's a good change, and I think that living in Canada and going to school is a great opportunity for me to learn new things.
Welcome to MB Seeds. I'm Matt and this is B, and we're a family-run business. We've been operating since 2012 and we sell canola, soybeans, corn, wheat, barley, oats, and peas. We also run a cleaning facility on site just south of Low Farm where we can clean almost anything that you can grow. Come check us out today.
At Super 8 Winnipeg West, we have your comfort in mind, with free Wi-Fi and free daily Superstart breakfast. We also have guest laundry facilities, a state-of-the-art fitness center, and a jetted hot tub. Sleep well in a spacious guest room equipped with plush new bedding, a 50-inch flat-screen HD TV, microwave, mini refrigerator, and Keurig coffee maker. Or book a suite with a kitchen, ideal for extended stays. Super 8 Winnipeg West, located just inside the perimeter on Portage Avenue. Are you looking for a career in the salon industry? Check out Aveda Institute Winnipeg in the Exchange. What sets us apart is our student mentorship program, 95% placement rate after graduation, real-world salon experience, and network of 7,000 salons and spas. You will learn creative cut and coloring, latest trends and techniques, social media marketing, fashion shows, photo shoots, and more. Now accepting applications for 2018, so check us out and book your tour today. Aveda Institute Winnipeg. Hair school the way it should be.
feel that passion is just the start, if you think practice is never over, if you believe speed limits are just for highways, and Saturday mornings aren't made for cartoons, if you try, fail, learn, laugh, repeat, compete, respect, and unite, then you belong on our team. Join now at team.ccmhockey.com.
Welcome back here inside Fort William First Nation Arena in Thunder Bay, Ontario. Rory McGorn and Will Stryline with you. Third period action between the Wild and the Thistles. Just about to get on our way. 3-1 after 40 minutes for the Winnipeg Wild. Scored 2 goals late, one from Tristan Thompson, the other from Luke Cerement, to give them a little bit of breathing room here going into the third.
Yeah, it was a very good response. The Kenora Thistles have been playing a very good game, solid, matching up quite well, taking on the speed of the Winnipeg Wild and matching with that as well. So they get that goal. They have a little bit of momentum going on their side. The Wild get that separating goal, make it 2-1. About a minute and a half later, they're able to get that insurance marker, and now they can kind of sit back. Would you like one more? Of course, you'd always like one more, but you've got a little bit of breathing room if you have a gaff somewhere down the line. Control the pace of play. The Kenora Thistles have struggled to clear the zone so far. If your defenseman can hold the line, keep it up, even if they have to cycle back to the neutral zone. Winnipeg has done a great job so far today bringing in the rush as a unit.
Well, thanks to Thomas Broussard of the Thunder Bay Kings for joining us in between those two periods. Obviously, any of these games you can watch on demand, Manitoba Sports Network. Face-off, teams come to center ice, switch sides one more time. Face-off's won there by the Thistles and played back to the defenseman in Ilott. He switches with West, goes back to Ilott and up to Sam Brunton. Pressured there nicely by Waite, but the puck squirts back onto the stick of Witherspoon. Now on the attack go the Thistles. He gets shrugged up against the boards there by Burgeon. And onto the puck now is Witherspoon. Witherspoon trying to shrug off a couple checks of the Winnipeg Wild. Gets it up back to the point now for Ilott. Ilott back near side here for Witherspoon. He tries to whistle a shot. Knocks the stick out of Mason Waite's hand. As Burgeon's going to ride his man in short treat against the boards. Now Mitchell Joss picks this one up. That's stripped off the puck by Brunton. Good offensive pressure here for the Thistles. Shot there from the point from Brunton. Rebound chance at the side of the net was stuffed from Kilpatrick. Icing looks to be waved off, so out of his net comes Cooper Hatfield to stop this one, and he's going to leave it there for Caden Ilott. With some speed comes Ilott. Stops up in his own zone, now goes rink wide across to Naniska. Pardon me, that's Jamie Caron, number 18. He's going to wing this around the boards, up to Shumka, who's on the near side here, battling there with Gottfried. He gets it down for Windsor, leaves it there for Hackle. Top line out here for the Kenora Thistles. Ben Hackle trying to get around the checking of Ryan Gottfried. Windsor gets shoved to the ground by, I believe, Alec Borger. A couple of pushes from Ben Hackle now on Borger. Puck still resumes in that near side boards. Finally spills out behind the net of Kilpatrick, where Gottfried's going to throw this all the way down the ice. 25 seconds remaining on that power play here for the Kenora Thistles for Murray Chrysler in Morden. Ben Hackle now up the near side boards here. A little bit of a skips off his stick. Allows Mason Waite to chip this back to neutral ice. Scooped up now by Ilott. He's going to send this down where it's on the stick now. Drake Burgeon. Burgeon going ahead to Benton's. Intercepted there by Frank Combe. He's just going to play this into the zone, and they're going to get a full sail line change, are the Kenora Thistles. Drake Burgeon now with some speed. Long pass centering to Fox. Fox now leaves for Benton's. Walks in on his offhand. Takes a shot towards the net, and Benton's still on the puck now behind the net. Tries to get back to the point. Kept in there by Burgeon, and now out as he's pressured by Frank Combe of the Thistles. Out of the box is the penalty killer, is the penalty taker for the Winnipeg Wild. Back to 5-on-5 action. Eric Fox up ahead. Touch pass up to Mitchell Joss. He takes it, fires it towards the net. Stopped there by Cooper Hatfield. 17:32 remaining here in the third period.
Not exactly what you wanted to see if you're the Kenora Thistles coming into this period on the man advantage. Able to work a little bit of a cycle on your first opportunity. You don't get anything really to the net. The Winnipeg Wild cleared down, and their back check and just kind of takes over the next time and continue to clear the zone. No real opportunities for Kenora on that power play.
Michael Sarder, Tristan Thompson. Zach Falk comes out for the Winnipeg Wild. Sarder's going to lose this face-off there to short treat. Swung around the boards onto the stick of Witherspoon. Witherspoon trying to chip this up for Sam Brunton, where he's intercepted there off the puck by Alec Borger. Zach Falk throw his man down to the ice. Tries to feed this up through center ice. No one was home, so it's on the stick of Brunton. Now here comes Witherspoon with a move. Takes a shot, and that misses wide of the net. Great move there from Witherspoon of the Thistles. Now the play ensues inside Winnipeg Wild zone. Gottfried up ahead to Falk. Falk looking for an option. Walking across the blue line now into the attacking zone. Laser shot there from Falk as that tips off the body of Tristan Thompson, but goes wide of the net. Thompson now sidesteps a check. He takes a shot. And again, there's the glove of Cooper Hatfield to make the save and keep this a 2-goal game.
Throughout the weekend, we've said Cooper Witherspoon's name a few times. He's doing a good job getting on the rush. Sam Brunton there trying just to clear it down into the zone and get a change. It hits Witherspoon. All of a sudden, he comes in, gives himself an opportunity. He has missed wide a couple times now. He's just got to find that shot when he decides to take it.
Kyle Bettens, Eric Fox, Mitchell Joss, top unit here for the Wild. Back out in the attacking zone. Bettens is going to win that draw and take the puck in that circle. Gets stripped off, and back the other way comes Kitty. Kitty gets a little bit of a hack there from Joe Krause, who knocks them off the puck. And back behind the net now of Kilpatrick, scooped up by Krause, played over to Matt Shatsky. Shatsky now just chips this off the boards from his glove to his stick as Joss, and a nice pass from his defensive partner over to Joe Krause. Krause now didn't like the read up top, so he goes to Shatsky. Shatsky's going to fire this one rink wide, where it's picked up there by Joss, but they're going to say Fox was a step offside. Face-off coming outside of the Thistle zone with 16:24 remaining in the third.
Kenora's starting to get their feet back under them here in this third period, and they need to start pushing the pace of play. You can't sit back any longer. Time's going to run out on you faster than you expect. So they've got that Shumka and Windsor lineup here. Expect that stretch pass that we saw throughout the second period.
Face-off pushed ahead there by Windsor, and now on the attack is Dylan Windsor. He's going to take it wide on the right wing. Stop up. Gets pressured by Joe Krause. Puck goes back behind the net of Caden Kilpatrick. Now battling there is Shatsky. Shatsky trying to work hard against Shumka. Shumka's going to swing this back around to the point for West, who keeps it in. Back down near side in the corner boards for Shumka. Shumka trying to walk out. Walks into the slot. Takes the shot. Blocker save there from Kilpatrick. Nice couple moves from Aiden Shumka, the lone goal scorer here for the Thistles. That's four bodies now scrumming, trying to feather it out to the slot for Hackle. Hackle's second effort gets the shot off, misses blocker side, high and wide of the net of Caden Kilpatrick. Now back the other way. Shumka back to the point for Ilott. Long C&I shot finds its way to the net, steered aside there by Kilpatrick. Ben Hackle takes a bump there in the far side corner boards from Belton. Comes up now to the half wall, scooped up by Hackle, and he's going to throw this back down low where Dylan Windsor makes the chase. But nice outlet pass there for Krause to get it almost out of the zone. Once again kept in by Frank Combe, and now the Wild have the line dump it in. They're going to make a line change here as Ceramic goes to work on the forecheck. There's a rink-wide pass over to Frank Combe. He's trying to get the puck out. Battling back. Puck comes back to West. Can't clear the zone. As Kluchuk, he keeps that one in. Back behind the net now is Ilott. Gets stripped off the puck there by Kluchuk. Thompson now trying to go in front to Bryant and does. Good save from Hatfield. Rebounds in the slot. Another chance there from Caden Bryant. And he can't quite find the handle and get it towards the net. Good stop for Cooper Hatfield. Back the other way for the Thistles. Stripped off the puck by Bryant. Goes rink wide to Waite, and Waite one up to Jackson Kluchuk, but can't handle that pass. Back the other way now comes Clendenny. Nice move around Waite. Throws it towards the front of the net. Missing the glove there is Caden Kilpatrick as the puck spills out to the near side here. Swung around the net of Caden Kilpatrick, picked up by Drake Burgeon. Nice interception right at the blue line, but on the second effort was Caden Bryant to clear the zone. Now Kluchuk just going to float this one in right on top of Cooper Hatfield, who's going to cover up for a whistle. We've played 5:45 here in the third period, 3-1 for the Winnipeg Wild.
This is exactly what you need to do if you're Winnipeg. You've taken away the stretch pass by the Kenora Thistles. You're being patient in the neutral zone, coming in as a unit. You're trying to slow down the pace of this game, and good control here to start the third period.
Michael Sarter out there to take the face off, pushes that one ahead, grabs the loose puck behind the net, tries to get it out in front, but no one's home there for the Winnipeg Wild. That allows the Thistles to get it all the way down the zone. Icing's going to be waved off, says the linesman. Back to get the puck there is Alec Borger trying to feed it up ahead to Michael Sarter. This one, two sticks collide. Puck goes up into the rafters and out of play.
Not exactly sure where that one was touched to wave off the icing, but sometimes the hockey gods have a way of making sure the play stops or it ends the way it should, and quick tip up into the rafters, face-off outside the Wild end.
They started the game 5 minutes without a face-off. Face-off won there by Shortreed. Bebo is going to slam this one in. Out of his net comes Kilpatrick. Now back behind his net is Borger. Going to swing this one up near side for Kyle Bettens. On to Michael Sarter. Back the other way. Over to Zach Falk. Off his stick and into the attacking zone. Lifts the stick of Caron. Drives it back over to Kyle Bettens. But that bouncing puck hops over his stick. And now come the Thistles. Over led by Witherspoon. Trying to feed it up ahead to Sam Brunton. Witherspoon now trying to get around Michael Sarter. Ride it into the boards there by Kyle Bettens. But he's going to take a penalty here. For boarding is Kyle Bettens. 2 minutes there. Back on the power play go the Kenora Thistles down by 2. Power play brought to you by Murray Chrysler in Morton.
Benton's not trying to aggressively throw Brunton into the boards there, but definitely takes a hack at the backside there. And once you lose your footing that far away from the boards, there's not really else anywhere you can go. So Kenora got 4 minutes. They got 2 minutes to end the second. They got 2 minutes to start the second. They're going to get another 2 minutes here. Maybe they've worked out some of those kinks.
Windsor now, as he ties up his man, puck spills out of the face-off circle and sent all the way down the ice by the Winnipeg Wild. Stopping that one is Hatfield, leaving it over for West. West now throws it off the boards for Shumka. Shumka corrals that bouncing puck, makes a nice move moment around Matt Shatsky, but Shatsky gets back into position, and the second man in there was Josh to clear the puck all the way down. Back behind his net as Ilott takes a spill. That allows Reese Belton to take it in and out of the attacking zone, kill off some time, throws it back to Bergen and all the way back down the ice. Milking some of the time here were the Winnipeg Wild on this penalty kill. Now back, here comes Aiden Shumka. Shumka trying to walk the line as Windsor was a step offside. Back onside they come, but here comes Tristan Thompson. Thompson, nice move there around Shumka. Takes it to the net, shoots off the crossbar. I believe the mask of Hatfield and then the crossbar. Puck does not get into the 6x4, but a nice move there for Tristan Thompson to shake off the defenseman and then try to go top chat around Cooper Hatfield. Play now ensues. Back to the way comes Brunton, trying to chip it. Puck is on the back of the net there as Naniska had a chance at the goal of Caden Kilpatrick. He keeps that one out. Benedictson throws this all the way down the ice. Ill-advised passing in front, leaves it to Joss. Over to Belton. One-timer for Belton. That's stopped there from Hatfield, who swings this down into the near side boards. Belton now battling against a few of the Thistles. Out comes Sam Brunton with it. Brunton trying long. Rink-wide pass up for Witherspoon off his stick. Whistle, play blown down. Might have hit a player on the Kenora Thistles bench. 22 seconds left in the power play for Kenora for Murray Chrysler and more than 11:50 remaining in the third.
Just no structure by the Kenora Thistles on this power play opportunity. They're trying to come in, carry it across the zone. You're getting guys tangled up through the neutral zone. You're being reckless with passes in your own backhand on a strong Winnipeg forecheck. And the best opportunity coming off the stick of the Wild.
Gottfried now is going to float this one all the way down inside Kenora's end. Out of his net to play, it was Hatfield, left it for West. West goes to Ilott, and Ilott trying to get up for Clendenning, but that's intercepted by Belton. 5 seconds now remaining in that power play. Well, maybe the last effort here before Bettens comes out of the box. Daniska off the stick now of Gottfried, and on the attack goes Francombe. We're back now to 5-on-5 action as Francombe gets stripped off the puck there by Alec Borger. Borger goes up to Belton, and Belton now to Tristan Thompson. Thompson had a glorious attempt at the net a few minutes ago, but it hit the mask and then the crossbar of the goaltender, Cooper Hatfield. Michael Sarter now with a few toe drags around a couple of the Thistles defenders. Stops up, goes back the other way, feeds Zach Falk. He throws it to the net, banging away. Thompson, second effort, he scores! Tristan Thompson will pick up his second goal of the game and make it 4-1 for Winnipeg.
Tristan Thompson's having a great half to this game. You saw him earlier in a quick transition. Gets tripped up, throws it at the net, keeps coming, bangs away at it, and gets the goal. Here's number 2 for him. And again, just great work down low. The first shot comes on, it misses, it's wide. He's able to get control behind the line, bring it back. Cooper Hatfield's diving out to try to get there in time. Doesn't get there. And a nice play again by Tristan Thompson in tight.
Should be Tristan Thompson assisted by Zach Falk and Michael Sarter, who is doing all the work down low. We'll get the official scoring summary, but it looks like that is what it's going to be. Back the other way comes Joss. Joss now walking into the slot, fighting it to Fox, who takes a one-timer. Doesn't get a lot on that shotting attempt, and it falls back Kyle Bettens now walks in, rifles a shot. That's stopped there by Cooper Hatfield. Back comes Witherspoon, trying to split through two defensemen. Matt Shatsky knocks him down. And back on the attack is Witherspoon, getting back to his feet. Witherspoon, good work there to stick lift Kyle Bettens. But now the Wild do get him off the puck and throw it back here near side. Joe Kraus battling with Nathan Kitty. In comes Joss, in comes Bettens. Bettens now scoops up that loose puck, throws it to Joss. Joss avoids a big hit there from Windsor. Kyle Bettens now. Doak takes it wide. On around Jamie Caron. That puck falls into the far side corner boards here where Eric Fox is battling up against Jamie Caron. Just slides this up for Kyle Bettens. Bettens trying to look out into the near slot for Mitchell Joss. Puck falls back into the far side half wall there. Windsor tries to chip this out. That's kept in there nicely by Burgeon. Bettens back on the puck now. Trying to go through the legs of Caron to Fox. Now Fox behind the net. Looking for an option. Looking for a lane for a pass. Fox now still with the puck, throwing it to Bettens off his stick and bounces now just to the side of the net, cleared all the way down by the Thistles. This should be icing here. 9:25 remaining in the third period. It's 4-1 for Winnipeg.
I talked about the control earlier that the Bettens line had with Joss and Fox. You see it again there. Just moving the puck around well. Good movement without the puck. When you move it off, you have to be able to work the cycle by moving without the puck. You saw Kyle Bettens race into the middle there. Nice pass on the stick by Eric Fox.
Back behind the net, Kluchuk spinning back and forth, trying to shake off the check in there of the Thistles. Thistles do win that battle and gets this out. Shumka now pressuring Drake Burgeon. Burgeon gets the line, sends this in, blockered away by Cooper Hatfield. Back up to the red line where it's picked up by Mason Waite. Captain here for the Winnipeg Wild. Headman pass up ahead for Jackson Kluchuk. Gets to the line, sends this in onto the near side boards. First one on it's going to be Adam West for the Kenora Thistles. Nice move there from West to sidestep the checking of Jackson Kluchuk. Picking up the loose puck, stripped now from Caden Bryant. Bryant out top for Thompson. He scores! Tristan Thompson gets a hat trick here for the Winnipeg Wild. And with 8:46 remaining in the third, it's 5-1 for Winnipeg.
Well, Tristan Thompson didn't have a whole lot to show for his efforts. Just a single assist last night against the Notre Dame Hounds. Today, he has really broken out and taken over this game. He has played a strong weekend. He is smart with the puck. He doesn't lead the rush when he doesn't have to. He knows what he's doing, works transition, likes working within the system and getting everybody else set up. Does a good job making his line mates better. Today, he's really been going after it and getting high-quality chances as a result.
Timeout for the Kenora Thistles. Jeopardy theme back on here in the Fort William First Nations Arena in Thunder Bay, Ontario. Tristan Thompson picking up the goal here. Back-to-back goals for number 8 for the Winnipeg Wild. Third of the game, unless that initial goal that was originally given to Tristan Thompson gets changed to Michael Sarter.
He's just convinced that one's being changed.
He led the team through the skate by the bench, which usually means that usually is given to the goal scorer.
That's true.
So that's why I'm thinking it might have been Michael Sarter, but the announcement in-house was Tristan Thompson. So right now, Tristan Thompson makes the hats rain and picks up the hat trick. Face off at center ice after the timeout. Now Benedictson, nice couple moves there around a defenseman, gets shrugged off the puck by Caron. Tristan Thompson with the most recent goal for the Wild. Back into the Wild zone. Gottfried getting right against the boards by Witherspoon. Leaves it there for Shortreed. Back up top. Shot off the skate of Gottfried. It almost goes back in behind Caden Kilpatrick. Nice big hit there from Shortreed on Sarevit. Icing now the call against Winnipeg. 8:16 remaining here in this third, and Winnipeg was able to open it up after going into the third period with a 2-goal lead. Now a 4-goal lead here for Winnipeg.
Caden Kilpatrick just didn't know where that shot was coming from, had to react. They went a lot farther to his left-hand side than he was expecting. Good reaction to get there in time. Knocked that one away.
Tristan Thompson came into this game not having a point yet. Picks up 3 goals. Now back comes Zach Falk. He gets stripped off the puck. Fisher was almost able to hold the line, but can't. But on the second effort here, Shatsky just swings this into the attacking zone. On the attack now is Fisher. The Niska trying to clear that. He gets pressured by Zach Falk. Back up to the point where this one does not come out as it's held in by Shatsky. Nice move by Shatsky onto the backhand in front of the net. Banging away at it. They score. Zach Falk got the first whack at it. And I think Michael Sarter is going to get the last one as he picks up the 6th goal here for the Wild. It's 6-1 over Kenora here in the third period.
Well, that was all Shatsky. Great job. He gets the puck up high. He works down, dangles his way with a toe drag around one man, gets back, throws it all the way across. A nice reach by Cooper Hatfield with the left leg. He got the initial save, but he's already down and out. None of his defensemen there to help him out. In sight, great put away.
Should be Michael Sarter from Zach Falk and Matt Shatsky. Get you the official scoring summary momentarily. As the Wild back on the attack. Joss now in front, looking for Kyle Bettens. Just under his stick. And back the other way come the Thistles. Sam Brunton gets thrown on the backboards there from Drake Bergen, but still on the attack is Sam Brunton. First game action here in the Telus Cup West Regionals for number 16 for the Thistles. Kyle Bettens now is going to pull this around the net. Over to Mason Waite. Up ahead to Fox. Fox has Bettens with him and a little bit of room. Fox takes it wide, drives towards the net, and does this one slip by Cooper Hatfield? I think it does. Eric Fox, I believe he was trying to get it over in front to Kyle Bettens, and that slides short side. 7-1 here for Winnipeg. Eric Fox is going to get credited for that one on a good one-man effort driving down the left wing.
It's just been a rough 4 minutes for the Kenora Thistles. That fourth goal comes in off the stick of Thompson. He scores again about a minute and a half later, and Winnipeg just really picked up the pace, and they've left the Kenora Thistles reeling. A nice effort here by Fox to charge hard down the side and put another one in.
Cooper Hatfield, goalie switch here for the Kenora Thistles. In comes Matthew Booth, number 29, for the Thistles to play the last 7 minutes here in the third period. Tristan Thompson now trying to feed this one up ahead to Kluchuk. Back out in front where I believe that was Thompson again trying to get a whack at it. Out comes the puck with Witherspoon. Witherspoon's going to try to get it out. Nice job to hold the line, but no, linesman said just offside was Sullivan Shortreed.
Half a second sooner and Shortreed's in on a clean break, and expect him to be able to put that one away. He had no one in front of him except the goaltender.
So Eric Fox picking up the goal here. No assist given to him as of yet. Mitchell Joss going to pick up the assist, and Mason Waite gets the second one on that goal for Eric Fox. Here comes Luke Ceremit, splitting the defenseman, getting some room, firing a shot that just misses the net high glove side of Matthew Booth. And now back, penalty coming up here to the Winnipeg Wild for slashing.
And I'm pretty sure Ceremit hit the bar on that one. It got over the glove of Booth. It took a hard angle then into the corner, did not miss by much. And it's going to be Belton going into the box here for the Wild. We'll see if Kenora can generate anything on this power play and maybe give themselves something to play for anyway as we get down into the last 6.5 minutes of this game. No system, no real structure in their last 2-minute advantage.
Power play opportunity for Murray, Chrysler, and Morden. The last goal brought to you by Windsor Plywood was Eric Fox by Mitchell Joss and Mason Waite. Immediately into the zone go the Thistles. Sam Brunton chips this down low where Sullivan Shortreed's working on it. Back up for Brunton. Brunton looking for an option. Going to go up top for Caron. One-timer for Caron. And there was Caden Kilpatrick getting put in great position. Stops that one with the chest and covers up.
That's exactly what you want to see to start off this power play for the Kenora Thistles. A good dump in, chased in by Sullivan Shortreed. Gets control, brings it back up. Nice up, put to the point. Taking a shot there is Caron. Opportunity, well, it's into the crest of Kilpatrick. At least you got the shot off and an opportunity.
Shortreed, Witherspoon, Brunton out. Quick shot there from Witherspoon. That's off the leg of Sarter. Back the other way comes Joss. Joss now with the puck, taking it wide. Trying to feed Sarter in front. Stopped initially by Booth. Rebound spills out where it's carried out now by Caron. He goes onto the left wing up for Sam Brunton. Sam Brunton stops up over to Witherspoon. Witherspoon walking towards the net. Rath takes a shot, trying to go short side up top corner, but puts that up and over the net and out of play.
Nice transition back the other way. Both forwards came forward for the Winnipeg Wild. Kenora gets control, comes back with a four-man system, brings it in. Maybe look for that one extra pass. You're not going to ever take away a guy who wants to shoot, and it was a nice opportunity. A bit of a tough angle for Witherspoon. If you looked across, he had Caron there waiting on an open net.
5:51 remaining here in the third period. 7-1 for the Wild. As Kyle Bettens just forces this one up against the far side, right around the blue line of the boards. Now Caron's going to throw this down behind the net of Caden Kilpatrick, where it's scooped up there by Mason Waite. And into the bench of the Winnipeg Wild, face-off inside the Winnipeg Wild's end. 5:36 to go here in the third period.
Kenora won the last face-off in the offensive zone cleanly. We'll see if Windsor can do it again here, and he's got Ilott back, who's been pretty aggressive from the point tonight.
Back up to the point for Ilott. Ilott goes D over to Caron. Caron now swings this back around. Windsor, first one on it, stops up in to help out. Now is Shumka. Shumka going to drive this back up top. Now back down, half wall for Shumka. He gets stripped off the puck nicely there by Mason Waite. Waite now touches this around Caron and now drives Ilott into the boards. But Ilott smart with the stick, gets the puck back over to Jamie Caron. He's going to go long lead pass up for Shumka. That goes off his skate. And now onto the stick of Zach Falk, who gets the red line, throws this all the way in, but 30 seconds remaining here on the penalty kill.
Nice job there by Mason Waite, tipping that one away and charging all the way down, taking a few extra seconds off the advantage.
Windsor now trying 1-on-2, going around Alec Borger. Does for the moment, now swings back, gets the puck, trying to get it back to the point for West, but not enough heat on that one as it's cleared out of the zone by the Winnipeg Wild. And as Zach Falk was screaming down on top of the net, Matthew Booth is just going to cover this up. 12 seconds remaining in the power play for Murray Chrysler in Morden.
Good cover up there for Booth. It was West who kind of went for the pinch, got beat, it came down. Only one man coming back. He gains 2 forecheckers for the Wild. No reason to risk an opportunity shorthanded.
Tristan Thompson, Jacob Clendenning is going to win that draw. Clendenning now back over to Adam West. He's going to play this up to Bryson McDonald, trying to chip this into the zone, but Borger's going to throw it back out to the blue line. Intercepted there for Thompson. Now holding the line is Bryant. Back for Thompson. Thompson trying to feed Bryant, but fans on the passing attempt back door. Just a little bit behind him. Back the other way come the Thistles. Frank Combe. Now that puck's over ahead of him as it's cleared of the way by Gottfried. Gottfried over to Bryant, and Bryant to Thompson. Thompson driving the net, throws it on net, and a good shoulder save there from Matthew Booth. Tristan Thompson looking for definitely the hat trick, possibly his 4th goal of the game.
Yeah, we've been saying his name a lot so far tonight, and he's just doing all the little things right as the Kenora Thistles kind of ease up on the defensive end of things. Winnipeg and that Thompson line has been doing a good job just kind of getting that open space where they want the puck to go.
Jackson Kluchuk squaring off against Nathan Kitty. Kluchuk wins it back and forced in deep into the zone is the puck. Bryant can't handle that one, and out comes Kitty. He's got Carlson Jourdain with him. Just going to float this one in deep into the zone. Now scooped up there by Carlson Jourdain as he's forced up against the boards by Gottfried. In to help out comes Lugely. He's battling there with a few of the Wild players. Puck comes back around. Now on the far side, Kitty trying to keep this one in. It's played over into the middle of the ice for Caden Bryant and up for Jackson Kluchuk. Kluchuk now, nice move there around Bryson McDonald, but can't find the puck to feed it over to the front of the net for Tristan Thompson. Now Caden Bryant being thrown up against the boards from Nathan Kitty. In to help out there is Thompson. But once again, Carlson Jourdain, the second man in for the Thistles, is going to win that battle and dump it out. Quickly back in, the Wild get the puck, but it's on the stick of Bryson McDonald, and back the other way. He gets the line, sends this in. Kilpatrick can't catch up to the puck to stop it there, but it goes around the boards, flipped up, doesn't touch the rafters. Play resumes here. In goes Braden Fisher, pressuring against Caron. Caron is going to wheel this one around the boards and comes back out. Zach Falk keeps that in. Now a long pass back to the point for Kraus. Kraus with a bit of a knuckle puck as it was a rolling wrist shot. Puck bounces now into the Kenora Thistles bench. 2:45 remaining here in the third period. 7-1 for Winnipeg.
Yeah, and for Kenora, it's a tough situation to be in right now. You know your season comes to an end in 2 minutes and 45 seconds. We can't say it's over till it's over, but it's getting to that point here for Kenora, who's going to round out the season. Not exactly the way they're hoping this game to go, especially after being tied 1-1 in the second.
And now Braden Fisher's going to protect the puck, take it wide. He gets shrugged up against the boards there by Adam West. Puck slides into the slot, picked up now by Sarter. Back to the point for Shatsky, trying to walk the line. And now his defensive partner in Krause holds it in. Now Fisher trying to one-touch it down there for Falk, but Falk gets the stick up on Caden Ilott, who might have got it in a sensitive area.
That's a nice way of putting it. He came down pretty hard there.
It's either his wrist or the area that you know I'm talking about where the stick of Zach Falk came up. Either way, slashing should be the call here for Zach Falk. We'll find out.
I think he's going to feel that one for a little while.
So 2 minutes. The Thistles will go back on the power play for Murray, Chrysler, and Morden. Kyle Bettens, Mason Waite, Eric Fox, Drake Burgeon on the penalty kill. Adam West now skating this one out. He's got short read with him. Mason Waite reads that one perfectly and now carries into the zone. Leaves it for Fox. Fox trying to battle against a few of the Thistles players, one of them being Brunton. Brunton just throws this off the glass, and it's on the stick of Burgeon. Over to Waite. Yeah, 2 minutes for slashing is the call against Zach Falk, and that gives the power play for Murray Chrysler and Morden to the Kenora Thistles. Caron now gets to the blue line, throws it in the attacking zone. Short read trying to battle there against Drake Burgeon, but Burgeon is going to win that and swing this back to the point where it's held in by West for the moment, and now cleared out all the way onto the goalie, Matthew Booth. Matthews just plays it into an open corner, now scooped up by Fox with some room, walks into the slot, goes his backhand, feeds it back door, and they score. What a move, Eric Fox, as he creates all the separation he needs and then throws it back door. Luke Ceremit's going to pick up his second of the game, and it's 8-1 for Winnipeg.
And just no reason to play that puck for Matthew Booth. Your one defenseman was coming back. He wasn't really in position to receive a pass. The forecheck was there. Take control of the puck. Get the whistle. There's nothing wrong with a face-off in your own end. It goes badly off the boards. Adam West loses his stick. Doesn't expect the second forechecker there, and it was a 2-on-1 and nothing that Kenora can do.
Now Aiden Shumka has Windsor with them. Going to take this wide around the right-hand side. Shumka drives this a little bit deeper into the Winnipeg Wild zone. One touch up there for Hackle. Hackle trying to shrug off the check of Ryan Gottfried. Gottfried throws him up against the backboards. Puck comes back around here to the near side. Bebo can't quite keep it in the line as it's chipped around by Joss. Has Ceremit with him. Ceremit trying to feed it out in front to Mitchell. Joss just can't quite get that one. It's a little bit ahead of him. Back the other way come the Thistles. And now Bebo just gets this to the blue line. Nice active stick there by Borger. Borger is going to throw this into the attacking zone. Luke Ceremit's going to pick up that goal, assisted by Eric Fox, the lone assist on that one. Tristan Thompson now on the attack. Less than a minute here in the third period. 8-1 for Winnipeg. 10 seconds left on this power play for Kenora, as the goal by Fox was shorthanded. Dylan Windsor now leaves it for Frank Combe. Good cycle there. Takes the shot. And Caden Kilpatrick gets in position, makes the save, and covers it up for a whistle with 28 seconds remaining here in the third period.
That was the first time we've seen Jacob Francome in a while. He had a very good opening period, was pretty strong to start the second, and he just kind of faded off as his game has gone on. Nice little give and go there that he works, and maybe stepping a little bit too wide, but taking that shot on Kilpatrick.
Face off now, one to the point for Bebo. Quick shot there, tipped in front, but goes wide. Final 30 seconds here in the third period, pardon me, as four players battle for the puck. Down on the back wall. Out comes Frank Combe with it, leaves it down for Naniska. Naniska just swing around, trying to get it back for Clendening. Less than 10 seconds now remaining. Thistles battling hard here in the attacking zone. Matt Shatsky just throws it back up to the point, kept in by Bebo. Puck spills out over to Thompson, and that's going to do it here. The Winnipeg Wild have booked a spot in tomorrow's finals against, well, it'll either be the Notre Dame Hounds or the Thunder Bay Kings.
Yeah, that 3 o'clock game is going to have a lot of meaning here. And Thunder Bay played a really good game Thursday against the Winnipeg Wild. And see what they can come out with against the Hounds. That game was really tight until some penalty trouble in the third period. You know that the Thunder Bay Kings can skate with a team like the Hounds.
Oh, quickly run through this scoring summary. 0-0 after the first. A lot of action happened in the second. Kyle Bettens gets the first one, assisted by Mitchell Joss and Drake Burgeon. Kenora would answer back as Aiden Shumka is assisted by Ben Hackle. And Caden Ilott, 2-1 for Winnipeg. Tristan Thompson assisted by Zach Falk. 3-1 for Winnipeg as Luke Ceremit as the 2 assists were given to Reese Belton and Luke Benedictson. Then they would go up 4-1 in the second period. Tristan Thompson, in the third period, it would be 3-1 after the second period. Third period would play. Tristan Thompson would pick up his second of the game, assisted by Zach Falk and Michael Sarter. Once again, Tristan Thompson gets his third of the game. Unassisted was the call in-house. 6-1 in the third would go up with Michael Sarter, assisted by Zach Falk and Matt Shatsky. 7-1 was Eric Fox by Mitchell Joss and the captain Mason Waite. And then the final tally of the game was Luke Ceremit by Eric Fox, getting the lone assist on that one. Aiden Shumka is going to pick up the CCM Player of the Game award for the Kenora Thistles. Want to take a quick guess at Winnipeg's?
I'm going to say it's Thompson.
There you go. Will Stryline with the call. Tristan Thompson picking up the CCM Player of the Game award for the Winnipeg Wild. Nearly had 4 goals, maybe even 5. Definitely 3, though.
Definitely 3, nearly 5. He had a great game. He was just doing all the things right, and he's been doing things right all week, and he's led a lot of charges. He's just been smart responsibly. He doesn't take a lot of risks, and he's calculated in his approach today. The calculations were on point.
So quick turnaround here in between games, only 3 hours in between, meaning from start time to start time.
So 45 minutes till.
45 minutes, 3 o'clock, we'll have the Notre Dame Hounds and the Thunder Bay Kings in a game that means a lot.
It absolutely does mean a lot, and Thunder Bay's got the home ice advantage. That may play a big factor. We saw a huge crowd last night as they took on the Kenora Thistles. Expect them to be back here again today. Notre Dame has all the momentum going for them right now. They had a huge win against Kenora. They almost gave it up against Winnipeg, but that late goal helped them out a lot, obviously, getting them that tight 4-3 victory. So right now they are firing on all cylinders, and Thunder Bay comes out physical. We've seen some physicality out of the Hounds. It could become another one of those big ground and pound kind of games.
Well, 8-1 was your final here tonight for the Winnipeg Wild. Who do you like for your 3 stars, Will?
My 3 stars, you got to give some props to Aiden Shumka. He's had a great weekend. Finally got the goal here, but he led the charge a lot for Kenora all weekend. Coming off when they're giving up goals, he's trying to create offense. He's hard on the puck. He's got big body to get off the puck and a really good drive. A couple strides, beating defensemen up and down the ice. My second star of the game, I'm actually going to give it to Mason Waite on the score sheet with an assist. But for Waite tonight, it was just that his hockey IQ was so prevalent on the ice. He was never out of position.
He's a calming presence for the Winnipeg Wild. He seems to never put himself into a bad position, and when he has the puck, he takes his time, is very cool, very collective, and makes the right play 90% of the times.
Exactly. We saw one there in the third period on the penalty kill. He knocks the puck away, gets it past the second, charges it on the forecheck. Doesn't create anything off it, but kills a couple seconds. He did that a couple times. He's smart in the neutral zone, when to step up, and like you say, doesn't get himself out of position. So just for his ability to be in the right spot at the right time through that entire game. And then how can you not give it to Tristan Thompson, star number 1? We've said his name throughout the entire game. Just did everything right. Great sense of the puck, down tight, 2 really in-tight goals on Cooper Hatfield.
Well, 8-1 your final for the Winnipeg Wild over the Kenora Thistles. Stay with us right here on the Manitoba Sports Network because we're going to grab a player from the Winnipeg Wild, the victorious team, as they have booked themselves a trip to the Telus Cup West Regional Finals here at Fort William First Nations Arena tomorrow at 2 o'clock. So stay with us for that interview with one of the Wild players. And, of course, we'll have the Thunder Bay Kings against the Notre Dame Hounds right here on the Manitoba Sports Network at 3 p.m. 8-1 the final. Winnipeg over Kenora. Rory McGowan and Will Stryline with you right here on the Manitoba Sports Network.
I'm Rick Funk from Funk's Toyota. Our family has been in the automotive business for over 45 years. That's 45 plus years of looking after customers. We have a top worldwide recognized product that we are proud to be a partner with Toyota Canada. Every new and used vehicle is negotiable when it comes to purchasing your vehicle here at Funk's Toyota. Our staff of many years is very knowledgeable and will help you, not force you with your buying decision. There are no hidden fees and no pressure tactics. Not only that, we promise what we deliver and have one of the best used vehicle warranties in the business. Our staff love to serve and you will feel like family after your first visit. We are not perfect, but we love to please here at Funk's Toyota. For those of you that have experienced our Funk's Toyota family way, please share it with others and like us and share us on Facebook. We are proud to be a sponsor of the Manitoba Amateur Sports. Visit us online at www.funks.toyota.ca.
McGowan here, joined by the captain of the Winnipeg Wild, Mason Waite. Mason, close game after the first period, 0-0. Kenora looked like they were really being a thorn in the side. What happened in between the intermission of the first to the second what allowed you guys to really open up the scoring after that?
We really talked about just moving our feet more, making simpler plays. We were being too fancy with the puck. We just wanted to get pucks on net, get bodies to the net, and get some goals, get some momentum.
So yourself, I mean, watching you from up top there, it seems to us that you're just a calming presence on the ice for the rest of your team. You're always in position. You're always looking for the smart play. Is this something that, I mean, you've worked on your whole career? And how has Coach Paul Kruger really helped out develop that game to be able to make the right reads all the time?
Yeah, Kruger's given me a lot of room to improve my game, do what I want on the ice, and I just I like to read off my guys and the other team and just see what they're doing and make plays off that.
So the 4-3 loss was absolutely intense third period. You guys came flying back, scoring 3 in the third, tying the game up. It could be the Notre Dame Hounds tomorrow. It still could be the Thunder Bay Kings. Just a preview on both those teams and what you expect tomorrow for your squad.
Yeah, we're ready for whoever comes. We know Thunder Bay, they're a big team. They like to play physical, and Notre Dame, they got a lot of skilled fast forwards. So we're just going to have to lock in on those guys and keep our feet moving tomorrow's game.
Well, congratulations on the win tonight, and best of luck tomorrow and the rest of the way for you and your squad. Mason Waite, the captain of the Winnipeg Wild, Rory McGowan right here on the Manitoba Sports Network.
Hi, I'm Rick Funk from Funk's Toyota. Our family has been in the automotive business for over 45 years. That's 45 plus years of looking after customers. We have a top worldwide recognized product that we are proud to be a partner with Toyota Canada. Every new and used vehicle is negotiable when it comes to purchasing your vehicle here at Funk's Toyota. Our staff of many years is very knowledgeable and will help you, not force you with your buying decision. There are no hidden fees and no pressure tactics. Not only that, we promise what we deliver and have one of the best used vehicle warranties in the business. Our staff love to serve and you will feel like family after your first visit. We are not perfect, but we love to please here at Funk's Toyota. For those of you that have experienced our Funk's Toyota family way, please share it with others and like us and share us on Facebook. We are proud to be a sponsor of the Manitoba Amateur Sports. Visit us online at www.funks.toyota.ca.
If you feel that passion is just a start, If you think practice is never over. If you believe speed limits are just for highways. And Saturday mornings aren't made for cartoons. If you try, fail, learn, laugh, repeat, compete, respect, and unite, then you belong on our team. Join now at team.ccmhockey.com.
I think it's a pretty good program, getting to be on the ice every day and meeting new people from all over the world and playing with new teammates that I've never played with before.
The competition you play against is unbelievable, and there are hardly words to describe how amazing my past 3 years here have been.
I love being on the ice every day, and it's a great opportunity for girls that want to play a higher level of hockey.
The academy's great here. There's really nice people here. The town is great. It's a nice little quiet town.
I like the fact that we're on the ice every day and that we get to experience new opportunities here and get to play with different girls.
Well, I think our school has been awesome. The one-on-one situations that we have with our teachers has been great.
It's a good change, and I think that living in Canada and going to school is a great opportunity for me to learn new things.